We're live.
In the heart of New York, this is Saturday Night Live.
Hey.
Is that copyrighted?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's not.
I can give you satisfaction.
All right, guys. Our boy, Dello, please change your picture, as well as Finn, because you are no longer a mutt. Dello. I mean, not Dello, Finn. Finn's no longer a Doge. George, if you are speaking, you are not speaking because we can't hear you.
No, I'm chewing.
Chew on these nuts. Finn, what happened last time on Boys in the Underhood?
Got in a really long battle. Yeah, we saw Samba Jundas, I think that's her name, being tortured by some, what is it, obelisk? I don't know what it's called, but it was some badass monster that almost messed up our entire party. And then Crom left us to talk to Heretic. Amin went to talk to Heretic because he was compelled to, and then Bupkis went to plead with Heretic as well. That thing was happening while all of us were getting our butts whooped. We did pretty good in the fight, though, until the GM realized how the monster should be used, and then we immediately lost. So I think that was about it. We escaped, also. Amin has something inside of him that he's going to use later, I guess. We'll see where that goes. Probably more plot armor.
Oh,
Lucian, yeah, Lucian.
I haven't played Almond in years.
Alright, Lucian has Amin inside of him. That's what I mean. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, so we're gonna pick up from you guys having left the cave that you guys found Harbinger in. After leaving Harbinger, what are these things called again?
Present?
A worm-like monster escaped from the brain of Harbinger as you guys fled the cave.
A worm?
What's that?
Was it a purple worm?
No, these things are... Oh, Neolithic, that's what it's called. Yeah, Neolithic. Don't worry about it, don't look it up. You guys would have died.
I'm sure.
Yeah, so you guys exited the cave, and we'll pick up with you guys. All right, so after some traveling, maybe about 5-10 minutes traveling, just like through a one long winding tunnel, you guys end up exiting a cave in the face of a mountain. The mountain's rather large. You can't really see to the top because it's the Underdark and you can't see that far and that high. But you can assume that somewhere beyond that mountain is Shadowstrom that you guys just escaped from. So you exit and you are now free to try and find your way home.
I don't like that try word.
Yeah.
You guys can put yourselves on the map.
I'm gonna go find Livid, Willow, and Bubo.
They would have traveled with you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna
put them
go
on the
talk to them in private.
Private.
Well, I mean, like, not necessarily private, but like, since I have Heretic in my head and they wanted to speak with him, I'm gonna keep up at least that small promise.
Babe, make me bigger, daddy.
Let's go.
See, if we travel for a certain amount of time, I know it prevent us from getting lost.
Yeah. Actually, isn't this your purview, Mutt? Like,
Directions?
kind of directions, survival. Because we're gonna
Yeah.
have to survive.
Don't worry about that. I'll take care of that. See.
Oh, you got it under wrap.
Yeah, we just gotta figure out where we are, guys. I'll lick my finger and put it up to feel the wind.
All right. While you do that, I'm gonna go keep this promise to Livid and Bubo. I don't know if I can help, but I wanted to talk to Heretic.
So we're finally out. We're gone. Whew.
Yeah. You guys wanted to speak to Heretic, right?
That's that guy that was supposed to help us, right?
Well, let's just say certain people might have prevented the full scale of his powers to be able to be released. But I can at least let you speak with him and maybe he can help you from here.
Who are those people?
I don't point to anyone. I'm just gonna put my hands out and go like, I don't know how this works, but maybe you can visit him in my head.
They're gonna stare at you.
Okay. Again, never tried this before, but my thinking is, maybe I can bring you into my mind, and then you can speak with him there. This is
Oh,
very
do it.
new to me.
Well, do it. Whew.
Yeah, I know. So give me your hands. I think you need physical touch. I'm not sure how this works. Again, first time.
Livid's gonna look incredulously at Bubo, and they're gonna exchange a little glare, and then they're gonna hold hands with you.
Okay. And as soon as they hold hands, I close my eyes. I'm like, Heretic, you mind helping these guys out? They have a couple questions. I'm not sure if you can actually do anything anymore, but I'm sure you could bring them into the mindscape. Because Up Top can do it.
I doubt your little.
You said my mind's roomy, so I'm sure they can talk to you here in my head.
It is very spacious here. That is true, but I was only able to talk to you because I brought you there with my powers.
Well, can't you use whatever power in the body to at least speak with them? We kind of promised to at least have a conversation with you. I know for a fact you might not. I don't know for a fact whether you can help them or not, but please.
Present your queries, and I will speak to them through you.
Oh, all right. Now they're just holding my hands for no reason. Then.
Companionship.
Okay. Can you at least make my eyes? You know what? Forget it. I'll do it. Under my breath, I cast thaumaturgy and turn my eyes like black, and I change my voice a bit, and I go, "This is Heretic. Present your query." I said out loud to Livid and Bubo.
Hey, yeah, most revered Heretic, sir. We're looking to get these tattoos removed, and you heard that you were able to do that for us. Yeah.
In my head, I'm like, "Got any answers there, buddy?"
Back in my lair, I would probably have been able to do something like this, but well, if we return now, I don't think we'd survive the onslaught of the Neolithid that's there.
Well, is there anything I can do to prolong it? You have pretty much a lot of answers. Maybe is there something we could find to cure them outside of what you know?
Oh, I know for sure that the blood of the one that cursed them would be able to cure them.
Well, yeah, that's. Wait, is there still some in my system?
You mean the blood that you digested?
Basically, yeah. Because I'm sure these guys in my head have access to my body.
We would not be able to extract it in such a manner.
Okay, is there anything outside of the blood of the cure? Because it worked for someone else we know of. And I'm sure that he didn't get the cure from the one who cursed him. Is there anything else we could do to prolong it at least till we find someone who can fix it properly?
He's going to mull it over in his head for a little.
See, as I'm mulling, I'm just outside. You Lucians that are going zero, like nonsense, scary sounding shit. Can I get an answer? Anytime now.
He's going to say, there is a chance.
Okay.
If you were to meet with the cleric of Lolth, you may be able to get them to lift the curse somehow.
You happen to know of one?
I've been away for quite a long time. I don't know about any clerics of Lolth.
Okay. But what about them surviving till we meet one? I got any answers to that?
You can make haste to find one.
Alright, well, that's the answer. Let me parlay this trick. So, the eye's still black. He opens them again and talks to them. Apologies. My facility has been destroyed. I no longer have the power to cure you on hand. But the answer to your query, there is still a possibility. You must make haste and find a cleric of Lolth. They can cure you without ingesting the blood of the cursed one. And I let go of the hands and I pretend like, oh fuck. Okay, I was out of there for a second. Did he say anything to you?
Let me see a performance check.
Hold on. Performance check. Bloop. That's a 1.
They looked, when you told them that they had to find like a clerical, and they looked at each other very crestfallen, and then when you came out of that thaumaturgy type illusion, they noticed that your voice was still booming when you asked your question, and they realized now that was there really even a harbinger?
No.
Were you just lying to us?
No, I wasn't lying. It's just that after we took out of the facility, he lost all his powers. Basically, he's just stuck in my head. But he did what I said was true. You need to find a cleric of Lolth. Or ingest the one that cursed you. And considering she might be dead, that's a no-go.
Why would you even pretend to? I don't get what it is you're trying to do. We only have a couple of hours.
Well, you have 12, so let's make haste.
Do you know where we are? Where we're going?
Well, I trust Mutt over there, and I'm sure he can find us to go somewhere, and, well, let's hope within the 12 hours we can find someone to help you.
Yeah, hope. Right.
All right.
Oh, jeez.
Come on, let's just go. Make
Look,
haste.
look, Nels, I need you to fly up in the sky and report down what you see in all directions.
Nels doesn't have supervision. This is like the Underdark, right? So it's not so much sight you would have. If you like, it doesn't matter how high you go.
Oh,
right?
damn. Okay. Nails, I need you to blink faster than us in one direction and tell us we're gonna. We know what the place in front of us is where we came from, the mountain in front of us.
Let me see a survival check so you guys get an idea of what your immediate surroundings are.
All the survival checks. How do we double my bonus?
I mean, 18 is pretty good.
Okay, so to your back, you have the mountain range. It seems to extend quite a long distance. in either direction, both. Let's say it's behind you, right? So let's say it's south. So to your west and your east, the mountain range seems to extend in both directions. You don't know how far along each way.
Okay.
Directly in front of you is darkness. You guys don't see too much. It doesn't seem to be any large landmarks or anything like that. It seems just like a vast, like almost wasteland. But with your survival check, you can hear what seems to be sort of like rushing water coming from the northeast.
All right, guys, we're gonna go follow I hear a river northeast. We're gonna get to the river and follow it. Usually, running water will lead to civilization.
Makes sense.
We gotta move though, because these kids are dying. How's Stello? I know he was hurt in the battle.
I don't know. Is he conscious yet?
Crom, how's he doing? Seems
Still
bad.
as always.
Seems bad.
He's doing all right.
I'm here now. I'm here now.
I mean, speak up if you want to, Grom.
Was there another battle?
No, Stello.
You guys exited the lair of the Harbinger, and you guys are now looking to find out where you're going.
All right. I did you heal him? I'll heal him now that we're
Oh,
fucking
now.
out.
Yeah. It'd be great to just not have to carry him.
All right, I'll heal him. Another way out of the cave.
All right, guys, I'm gonna set the pace.
All right.
After he gets up.
I'll guard the back.
Does Natural Explorer still work?
Should work.
Difficult terrain does not slow your target. All right, we're headed towards the river, guys, and I'll be foraging on the way.
Okay, I'll guard the rear, make sure no one can see us, because I can see pretty well in this darkness.
Keep your.
I did.
What's
I
about
did a
you?
roll. It's just taking a million years. Dude.
And let's just assume any amount of healing woke up our
I think he.
fellow.
Yeah, it's at least 6. So.
Fellow, get up.
I guess we'll search for the scent of drow.
That's probably a lot. There might be
Can
someone. Fellow.
Can he?
I don't know. He's a dog.
Yeah, okay.
What a drow? What's the drow
All right,
deodorant
go 12,
situation?
fella.
Oh, where are we?
We're on the march, Fellow. Get in line.
We're out of here. We gotta move.
We got some dead kids. I mean, we've got some kids we gotta find a cure for.
Jeez.
Did you whisper that?
Look,
I'm messing around.
Yeah, okay.
I'm laughing.
I'm not that much of a
Yeah,
savage
they're
yet.
they're not dead yet. They'll be dead in like a day. But
Less than a day.
one of them. Only one of them, right?
no, both of them have 12 hours.
Well, that was their fault. It could have just been one of them.
They're not smart, but we gotta
Wait.
try.
Let's
So how
see.
much-
They were good friends. They wouldn't let one die while the other lived.
I mean, they're
Let's
not
Yeah,
like
now they're
the-
both dying.
they're not like
Yeah.
What a waste.
Sean, does any of this look familiar to me when I took that ride with the bait?
I think we're like complete other side.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you're like on the what would be the opposite side of the mountain. You may be able to navigate around, but the mountain range is very long and expansive, so you either have to climb up or you would have to walk around the mountain range until it, disappears.
Well,
So-
water usually leads downwards, so
It's up to you.
Do we know which way Uke came from?
Oh yeah, Thello.
Um,
Which way did you guys come
Oh
from?
yeah, Della was there.
Does this look familiar to me?
would it be familiar to you? Let me see a survival check from you, Dello. You know, it wouldn't even be familiar. You can only see so far out, really, right?
What about the landscape, the mountains,
Just gotta pee real quick.
I mean, you can only see like 60 feet in either direction, maybe like a max of 120 feet, right? You couldn't really make out too many mountain ranges and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're like in the immediate vicinity of someplace you've traveled before, you necessarily wouldn't be able to like recognize your surroundings, quote unquote.
Phil, do you remember any civilizations that you may have passed around here?
Now, if he had a means of like divining cardinal directions and where he was using those cardinal directions, he might be able to do something like that. But visually, I can't imagine he would be able to.
Are there any creatures about?
You do a survival check, see if there's anything.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
you were on 20.
If in the immediate vicinity, you don't see or hear anything, but you do hear like noises in the distance that you can assume is wildlife and stuff like that.
All right. I'm gonna tell Nails to fan out until you found some wildlife, and then when you do, alert me. I'm gonna speak to him and see if I can divine any instructions from them as well.
Okay, what's he looking for?
Any creature, any non-threatening animal.
Any non-threatening animal. Okay.
Natural fauna of the Underdark are
Okay.
the endemic life.
I need roll a d20.
Let's do it. Oof.
Okay. Are you gonna? I assume you're gonna stay where you guys are then, for him to find you.
No, he knows where we're headed. We're headed towards the river, and I'm sure he can smell us. And then if I gotta double back, I move pretty fast in stealth.
Okay. Let me get a survival check from your dog.
Second, the page is loading.
You don't have rations?
You guys picked up ration?
I think we picked up rations in that. I don't think we had time for that.
What are you talking about? I got my backpack back. Lucian always carries rations.
We got enslaved. We got
Yeah.
jumped and kidnapped.
And when we got our gear back, I got my backpack back.
So you were carrying around
I had
town. You
10
were walking around
rations, water skin, 50 feet of hempen rope.
with. Okay.
This kind of feels like the old times, guys. Hope there's not any sharks in this waterfall.
Please don't curse us, Finn.
Okay.
I'm just saying, getting a little peckish here.
So, what's his name?
Nails.
Nails comes back after about 5 minutes, and he said that, and he says that he was investigating a noise, sort of like a squeal or a cry, and he found an animal that was hurt and dying. He attempted to speak to or help it, but in the process he was attacked by an animal, and he narrowly escaped, and he made his way back here to you. You can send him back out. He's just reporting back what he had found.
All right. Okay. Is he hurt?
No.
Okay. Keep going in different directions and try and find something, but don't do that anymore. Don't put yourself in danger. If you see something hurt, I'd rather you come back and let us know that there's something dangerous around us.
Okay. Okay. Let me see an intelligence save from Nail.
Oh no.
All right. Intelligence or wisdom, either one.
Holy shit.
Damn, double fail. All right. He's like, okay. He's gonna head out there. Okay. All right. It takes about 20 minutes for you guys to make it to the river/ravine, and you guys just gonna walk up along it. It seems to exit. It seems to exit out. It seems to go further back and lead to the mountain range that you guys came from. So, if you guys want, you can follow it south, or not south, north.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
Should we
would
go
we want to
downstream or
follow it?
upstream?
Upstream would be the most. I think that would be the better idea of finding a town. Would be upstream.
Yeah,
upstream.
it's gonna be uphill though. We're gonna have to climb uphill.
Upstream is a better option.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gotta.
You get the high ground, and I think it will be more closer to finding a town. We gotta pick a direction anyway.
All right. Well,
So what I'm saying is, the flow of the river is heading towards the mountain, so that's heading south. And if you head north, following the river, that would be heading upstream of the river. Yeah.
So, yeah. Either way, we want to head away from the impending doom and towards civilization.
The impending doom is the sun.
Yeah. The late ending.
Okay. So which one is the way closer to?
Upstream.
I don't know that we should go upstream. So it goes towards the mountains.
Downstream
Upstream
would be
is
heading
away.
back towards the mountain that you guys came up. The combined range that
Wait,
you guys came.
downstream's toward the mountain? Shouldn't
Yeah, mountain
downstream? Shouldn't upstream be the mountain range? Because gravity.
Yeah, I was
It doesn't go up the mountain. It heads like sort of like to. It heads toward the mountain. So it could be a
does it
cave
go
in the
through the
mountain,
mountain?
or it could be like.
Could be magic too.
It could be
Could be
magic.
magic. Probably not. It could be magic. Sure.
Well, it's a stream of water that goes.
I'm
up.
saying it's heading toward the mountain range. It's not heading necessarily up the mountain range.
all right. So the
It's
mountain.
probably going through the mountain or something.
Yeah,
like
but the
it's
mountain
underground
range
shit.
is basically where we came from, right? That's where.
That general
Alright.
direction.
Ah.
All right. So let's go away from where we came from.
Yeah.
Upstream it is.
All right, roll a d20 for me again.
For nails or me?
It doesn't matter. You did it change how you're gonna roll in.
Huh?
Would it change how you're gonna roll? This is for nails.
Okay, yeah, it would.
I said roll a d20.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said roll a survival track. My bad.
No, this is a luck.
Anyway,
Oh,
Hey,
damn.
you get a 20.
and
Oh
another
my
20.
god.
No, you got a
Oh,
20
the
the
first.
first
I would assume it's
No.
the first one. Yeah.
You got two 20s in a row.
Yeah, 220. Yeah.
Nice. He's not gonna get any ever again.
Son, he's gonna find the animal, bring it back in his teeth, and we're gonna have a conversation on the road.
Oh well, you said not for him to interact with any of
I
them.
think he should find like a picnic basket full of delicious foods. That roll.
It's a 20, so
Gonna be
something good should happen.
Yeah.
He finds
so-
the ravens. We're saved.
If only.
all right.
We
so,
think they're lurking around somewhere here, though.
I don't understand why Crom thinks there's ravens around.
Guys, I
Because
think we
one of
should
them
go
died. They
downstream.
knew about it.
Continue.
Nails comes back. And he says, "I found something weird. Like a pack of mushrooms walking together."
Excuse me?
Wait, what?
You just say walking? Oh, wait, we can't understand.
We can't
What's he
understand.
saying, What?
He says he found a pack of walking mushrooms.
Walking?
Can I
With
make a
legs?
history check to know if I know that?
Yeah, actually, no,
Make
you heard.
a what kind of?
Were they
History.
talking?
Because
They weren't talking. They were just moving together.
I think
What would be the check? Let me see. What would be a check to see what these? It's like a biology. I would do more like a survival.
Can I roll science?
Yeah, you can roll biology or
I
science.
read something on that.
Wrong game, Brian.
I know nothing.
Jon
What the fuck
Snow.
are you talking about?
I think
uh,
anything in the Underdark is pretty much safe to say deemed dangerous.
He's gonna say that they were heading east, and that they are. So he was probably moving at a good pace. So it took you guys about 20 minutes, about 30 minutes to get to this river. So he's gonna say they were about 30 or 40 minutes east of here.
guys, I think Nails might be talking about some species of intelligent life. I mean, they were walking together. Maybe we should go check it out.
I mean,
If you don't, if you want to wait, I'll go myself and report back. If you want to wait
I
for
can
me
go
here
with
by the
you.
river.
No, I can move at a quick clip too. It's not good to go alone completely.
I won't be alone, and I'll pat Nails.
I mean,
Yeah, east would be to your right, would be the mushroom things.
I don't mean like, you know.
Oh, so the mushrooms are coming from the other side of the river?
He said east of you guys.
Yeah, so east of us would be to our left. So
Yeah.
if we have, is the river to our right or
The
is
river
our-
was northeast to us.
Oh, so
So
we're
yeah,
on.
there you is on your right. Is on the right.
Yeah, I guess
So
going
we're-
down.
So we're on the right side of the river.
Oh, I guess it would be. I guess it would have to be the west. I imagined this incorrectly. It would have to be like west of you guys.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I was saying. We're on that side.
Okay, how about this? I'll go with Mutt, and you guys keep following the river, and we'll see if they're friendly, and then we'll come back to you. Because if you guys keep following the river, we'll eventually know where since you're just follow
What
it.
if something happens to you? If they're not
Yeah.
friendly.
I
I
would
think-
suggest we don't split up.
Yeah.
If we've learned anything.
If we learn
True.
anything, teamwork makes the dream work. How else have we
Alright.
survived this long?
Barely.
They are continuing, and they are continuing that westerly direction. So
Yeah, I'm
Or
gonna.
they're moving away from the river.
yeah, but they're not moving super fast.
Let's go. When we get in, let me engage them first. I'll if
So
anything
you guys
goes-
are all abandoning the river and heading towards them.
I don't think we should. I think the river would be. I think we could split up. But
Can I give a suggestion? Might I be able to give a suggestion for everybody?
sure.
Like attacking
So-
mobs.
I don't think we should attack them, and I don't think that it would be a good idea to skulk on them or whatever. So, we could easily find their intentions by letting one person reveal themselves if they seem to be hostile. And then you retreat together as a group, and we run towards the river and we run up it. If they don't seem to be hostile, we'll observe from a distance, and should anything go awry, we'll jump in and help.
Listen, maybe we should skulk around them. Maybe we should just follow them to wherever they're going.
We could follow them and then end up in another trap. I think following them would be a bad idea.
I mean, to be fair, let's asking if they're helpful, and if they're not helpful, we just go back to our original path.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
that's what I think I'll do. I'll go out, guys. You don't get yourself in any danger. You're too hurt, Thello.
Yeah, I'm too hurt, but I would be hurt if we lost you.
Imagine somebody saying that in real life.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. So let's go.
Well, Fellow would say that.
Yeah, I would say that.
Conveniently, he's not a real person, so.
So let's all go together then. Mutt lead since you can move faster, and
They get the benefits of the natural explorer thing, so we'll
Bonafide?
benefit.
bonafide.
The benefit. All right, we're traveling away. Let's go.
What's going on? We were supposed to follow the river.
We found some folks. Maybe they'll be able to help you, but try and keep up, and we'll find out when we get there. Don't pop out. We'll see if they're dangerous. Yeah, we'll see if they're friendly and they can help. Then maybe this is a good thing for you guys.
Just a random bunch of people traveling around in the Underdark. Wow. Was there a road there? Were they following a road? How do we know that they're good people? They're probably marauders for all we know.
To be fair,
We'll
Livid,
find out.
we'll find out because
At
The
least it's
sooner we
people.
can find civilization, the better.
Yeah. You're short on time, guys.
we gotta
Well, Livid's gonna be like, maybe we should take our chances with the river, huh?
I mean, look, you have 12 hours to live. If they have a civilization,
He's gonna say 11.
okay, you have 11 hours to live. If they're closer to civilization and it means going west, good chance. Worst case scenario, you spend 11 hours following a river and never reaching civilization.
Okay, persuasion.
Persuasion. Man, this subtraction to my charisma is ass.
Bull and Livid are gonna look at each other and they're gonna be like, "Willow, do you want to come with us? I think we should take our chances with the river. A lot of villages they tend to stay by rivers.
They do, and you're free to follow them, Willow. You
Look, it's your life, and we're not going to tell you what to do with it. If you're going to follow it, tell us which direction you're going. So if we do find help, we can at least bring it back to you. But I mean, you three traveling alone in the Underdark, I think you'd be a lot safer with us.
Well, they're gonna go. They're gonna take Willow with them.
Which direction are you going?
They follow the river
Which way?
north,
Upstream or downstream?
upstream.
Okay.
I would like to interject slightly, if I could.
Please do.
Are mushroom people known for worshipping Lolth?
I know of.
Don't even know about mushroom people.
Yeah, I don't know. Do I know about mushroom people?
Or did you mention that it was mushroom people you saw?
He said the nail said that he saw mushrooms walking.
Yeah, so I figure it's mushroom people.
Yeah, so you shared that as mocking mushrooms, right?
Yeah.
I've never even heard about walking mushrooms, to be fair.
In my opinion, that sounds like something that's fey, and, well, I assume typically they're good aligned, and good aligned people don't tend to traffic in Lolth, right? But then again, it's the Underdark, so who knows? But that's just my 2 cents. I'm not one for religion, really.
Well, they want to follow the river, and as long as you guys keep following the river, we'll know where to find you if they can help you. I'll bring it up if they're amenable to it.
And if they
Fair.
get attacked,
Then they're dead. So you're saying these Fey individuals wouldn't be able to help them even if they were good aligned? Is that what you're saying, Finn?
it's just a guess. I mean, I could be completely wrong.
We're assuming they're even going to be helpful to us.
So why don't I, how about this, guys? You guys continue following the river. I've got good old Whisper here. I'll keep my distance and speak to them telepathically and see if I can have a conversation. If they're amicable, then and they can help, then maybe I can come back with some help. And if not, I'll meet up with you upstream.
Okay.
And if they want to help, how do we know they're not tricksters?
All right, fine. If that's the case, here I walk up.
We can't trust anyone.
I walk up.
What about tricksters, though?
How about this? You if you're really about this, I'll help you out even further. If you think you move fast on your own with nails, I'll turn you invisible so that you can talk to them telepathically and they won't even be able to see you.
How long does invisibility last?
1 hour. You said they're 30 minutes away.
Sure.
Can we scavenge for like nuts or something? Or no, not even nuts. I want to.
While they're doing that,
Wait. We're at the river, right?
Under nuts. Yeah.
I want to scoop up like a bag full of like river rocks and give them the mutt and be like, okay, look.
Leave a trail.
Yes. Leave a trail.
Of wet rocks?
Of rocks. The
So,
Underdark.
the difference between
Uh,
and regular rocks is they're going to be smooth versus jagged.
Okay, I see you.
True.
I really don't like the idea of us splitting up, though.
yeah, I think leaving a trail of rocks in a place full of rocks is a great idea.
Yeah, I know.
Smooth rocks, we'll know
In the dark.
difference of-
In the dark.
Yeah. Look, I know we're walking, we're talking. We got to make a decision. The further we move up the river, the further away these guys are. Are we going to them, or are we?
So I vote. I vote. See the mushrooms. That's my vote.
Well, I vote we don't split up and we go up this river. I mean, we're going to need shelter, food, water. This river probably provides all of it.
It's 1-on-1.
I'm down for your plan, Mud. If you want to go, I'll help you out.
Look, if you
Listen,
don't,
he
All right,
rolled a
listen.
20, and the mushrooms weren't supposed to be revealed if you didn't get a 20.
The mushrooms weren't supposed to be revealed.
I mean,
like,
it might have
well,
not been. Yeah.
Okay.
Look,
I'm gonna go with the.
Don't let these rolls fool you. Okay.
These are not good things.
Look, the invisibility will help you out, Mud. If you want, I'll.
Yeah, I'll take the invisibility and see if I can go talk to these folks.
All right, so Mud votes to split up. One person votes to go. One person votes to stay.
splitting up's not a great
I'm gonna-
idea.
I'm going to keep a little bit of a distance, but I'm going to stay behind Mud.
He's invisible.
You're gonna follow me, so you're gonna just break
He's
up.
got rocks.
Oh my God.
If we're gonna,
Flop and rock.
if we're gonna
Okay.
go and trail Mud, we all go. If we're not, then we go upriver. Those are only two options now.
They've started walking away from you,
I know.
seeing you guys argue.
We're trying to keep you guys alive. That's why we're arguing. But please feel
Hold
free
on.
to leave.
Hold on. Ubo,
Yeah.
don't shoot me in the back. I throw my crossbow.
Why do you keep giving these guys weapons?
They're
you
gonna
want
go alone now.
to give us
This is the
some
third
bolts?
time.
Yeah, here. Good
Thanks.
luck.
And they walk off.
Yeah,
Oh
they-
wait,
they
before,
really-
one last thing. If we find out it's safe, I'll yell out in
He'll yell out.
hold on, I'll yell out in Inferno to live in to signal it's me.
I'll yell out.
Oh, yeah, let's bring attention to ourselves, too.
An hour away.
Now, let me explain some logistics to you guys. You're traveling west. They're traveling north. So if they are 30 minutes away and they're walking in the other direction, they're probably more like 40 to 50 minutes away, maybe. And then from where you guys are now, but when they go north, they'll also be creating some distance between you guys. So they might be even like maybe an hour to 2 to 3 hours ahead of you in the other direction.
Yeah, so they're going
Unless-
Just so you guys know.
We're
Yeah, but
going
unlike-
this way. So
Or west.
Yeah. But unlike them, we can track them for however long we need to because we're not gonna die.
I mean, you just have to follow the river, but I'm just saying that they're going to be a good distance ahead of you guys, even if that's the case.
they're going to be like almost 2 times the distance away from us. So it'll take us twice as long to catch up.
If we're gonna go find out, let's find out now.
I'd say we stick with the river. The river is a safe bet.
Yeah.
We're all hurt, and we all need to.
Wow, now you guys are switching the.
I mean,
the
I don't
mushroom
like
man.
these kids, honestly. But the waters are safest bet. It's nutrients, it's got food, it might lead to civilization, a nice place, a nice bed. It's got
Nothing
rocks.
It's food, it's water, it's everything
Okay.
we need to survive.
Let me see.
I'm kind of curious,
Alright.
honestly.
You'd have to roll for that, all right? And then let me see a perception check from one of you guys. Anyone?
My perception's ass. Don't trust me.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay, 19.
Alright.
23.
Even better.
All right, and I'm gonna need the
Stealth?
to roll. Yeah.
Are you still going with the mushroom stuff?
All right, you see Mutt walking off. Him and Nails have already started walking off in the other direction.
I ain't
They're
even
going after the
turned
mushroom
invisible
people.
yet. Hold
Come
on.
on, Mutt. After everything we've been through.
He's decided to go.
I run up after Mutt. Hold on. Jesus.
I'm gonna go with him too. I'm like, listen, I think it's worth checking out.
I'm gonna
Yes.
I'm gonna hunter's mark you and be like, look, I'll know where you are.
I'm going with Mutt.
Just stay by the river. I've been trained as a raven in survival. I'm okay. Have faith in me, guys. I'll meet up
That's
with
why
you.
I'm turning you invisible. It's
I'll
never
be
bad.
safe.
It's never bad to stack the deck, buddy.
Let's do it.
Yeah, great idea, guys. Yeah, screw these kids. Let's go hang out with some mushroom people in the mountains. Yeah, great.
I touch Mutt shoulder.
Stay with the kids, guys.
No, where do we go on? We're all going.
Oh well, did you make him invisible?
Yep.
All right, well he could just slip off and say screw you guys. How you gonna do that, Mutt?
Look, guys, fine. Let's go with the river kids.
I was gonna say this. Mutt. Listen. We're gonna stay here. We're gonna hunt for some food and some supplies. We're gonna wait for you in an hour. If you're not back, we're coming after you.
An hour? Wow, like 1/12 of the time these kids have left on the earth. And it's been waiting. Yeah, they're gone. They're gone actually. So
it's now us trying to survive.
now it's just you. It's true. Facts.
So if you're not back within an hour, we're coming to find you, Mutt.
Did you make him invisible already? Because you said you made him invisible, right?
I spent the spell slot already.
All right, yeah, he's invisible. So you guys don't know where the fuck he is. So.
I just yelled at the forest, like, Mutt.
Did you leave? Tell me you left, Mutt. Tell me you left.
I left and I hunter's marked Finn.
How far is Mutt? I want to say something kind of loudly a little bit so he can hear us.
You can yell. You want to yell?
I'll just be like, assuming Mutt's still around, I'll be like, well, I mean, I hope he can comprehend languages. I mean, in case these mushroom people speak a different language that he doesn't understand. It'd be real unfortunate if he talked to him and didn't know that.
If he uses telekinesis,
I speak into their minds, son.
Yeah.
You have to share a common language.
Do I? That's ridiculous.
I can comprehend languages.
He walked off anyway, right? So he's gone.
So do me and Lucian know where to go? Because I have comprehend languages.
Yeah.
Too late. He's gone.
Yeah, I'm out of
Do
here.
we even know where to go? Because he's the one that knows where to go, right?
I'm gonna be like, Finn, we gotta purify some water and let's.
All right, so you guys are staying stationary.
No, let's double time and catch up to those kids before something happens to them, because I'm sure it will. And something's gonna happen to Mutt. And I don't know where he is. He's invisible, so...
If we leave
This is
here,
great.
it's
Thanks,
gonna be harder for
thanks, Lucian. Thanks for making him invisible.
Listen, we don't know. Listen, we don't.
Marsh is off because I'm tired of hearing Finn shit.
Guys,
I'm gonna keep talking shit. That's what
I'm gonna be like, guys, we need to stay here because if the river splits off,
He
and then
hunted
we'll
Mark
never know.
Finn.
He
He
hunted
knows
Mark
where Finn is.
Yeah, he knows where I am, and we don't know
Well,
where his kids are.
He doesn't know where Finn is. He has an advantage on tracking Finn.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's start leaving those rocks. You know what? Oh, I'm gonna start leaving rocks.
Start dropping those shiny rocks.
Throw rocks everywhere. Rocks over here. Rocks over there.
leaving shiny, leaving smooth rocks.
Fucking
Off the
step
river,
off, Finn, or I'm going to punch you.
All right.
Okay, so
all
you
right.
guys are gonna follow. So you guys are gonna follow the kids.
While
I'm trying to get away from Finn at this point, so I'm following them.
while we are going along the river, I want to also keep an eye out and see if I can catch some fish or something in the river.
But we don't know where Mutt went, right? We don't know how to get over there.
You know he went west.
Okay, but only vaguely. Yeah, it's not
Vaguely.
worth getting lost over.
You know what? I'm gonna do something to help Mutt a little bit, to kind of track me a little bit better. I'm gonna occasionally leave a mark that's not going in any direction. It's just gonna be above his face, on like some rock somewhere that he could potentially find.
I'm assuming near the river.
Okay. So City, you want to find you guys? I'll give him a +4 when he rolls his advantage.
I want to just leave it. Can we just leave like an X on a tree near the river?
He's
Or
No.
literally
just,
giving
I
a
can find
fucking
your rocks, dude.
picture of buckets. That's better than that.
You know, I like his smooth rock thing. It's a very interesting take. I just don't know about like trying to find small rocks that are smooth in the dark.
Well, now the smooth rocks have Bupkis's face on it.
dark.
Yeah, there's gonna be a few smooth rocks that have Buckus' face as you're doing that.
I'll know those.
Okay. George, let me see survival check.
Survival check.
You're fishing.
You're trying to fish, right?
Yeah.
We're not
One.
hungry yet, are we? But I guess we'll need it for tonight.
You know what? I mean, you guys have been traveling. You guys have had a lot of hard-fought battles.
You know what?
I don't think there's any point where you guys really ate.
I think that's why Finn's being such a dick. So I reach into my book bag and grab a ration and hand it to him.
He goes, "You're not you."
Basically,
Oh.
I think we're all on edge, and I think you're hungry, and you're pissing me off. Eat this before I actually end up killing you.
Where'd you pick up these rations from?
They're from my book
He
bag.
keeps insisting he had them.
You
Your
said
book bag?
Yeah, we got our book bag. Remember when we got all stuff from the
You got your book bag? What do you mean?
my backpack, my traveler's kit.
Backpack. Don't you know backpack?
Maybe you would have a backpack.
You said when we got when we went into the barracks, we got all our stuff back that they took from us. I would assume that if they just threw our shit in there, Lucian would have refilled his shit with whatever he found in there to
Or
fill
they
his backpack.
just threw your shit and took anything they wanted, which would definitely include food that they probably snacked on.
They got their own food.
Why
Rations
they-
taste
yeah,
like
why would they-
butt.
Rations taste like ass.
Yeah, it's like MREs, dude.
Basically.
And they could feed them to
These
slaves.
guys probably eat like ass because, you know, they're males and the drier society, so.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's up to you, Sean. Whether or not you took the rations out, that's your choice. It's in my list. You know me. I keep my shit because you call that crap out like, oh, is it in your list? If it's not there.
All right, roll a d4.
2.
All right, how many rations did you say you have?
I had 10.
Let's say you have 2.
Okay, so I have 2 rations left. I hand one to Finn.
I'll grumble, take it and eat it. I'll be a little nicer.
He changes.
Roll a d6 for me, Thella.
He was previously like Joe Pesci or something, and now he's turned back into himself. For eating a Snickers.
Okay, you find 5 fish of varying sizes. I suppose it'll get you guys through a day, maybe.
I'll take like the smallest one, and I'll give Lucian and Crom and I'll be like,
I guess we gotta give. Yeah.
Lucian and Crom will split one, the biggest one. Finn and Livid will split another one, and then
As soon as that happens,
I mean, it's enough for today, right?
when you give me a fish, I gut it so it doesn't rot.
Yeah, you guys should just give them enough fish to last them 10 hours, because, I mean...
That's the food's the least of their worries.
At least you won't go hungry, guys.
At least you won't
All right.
go.
Damn, too bad no one has good berry.
the
The good berry spell.
We're not druids.
Can wizards get that too?
I could get it at
I can't even eat my familiar. I just had to look it up.
That's in food.
What did Mutt find?
That'd be
All right.
so fucked.
So, Mutt, you roll a d3 for me, Mutt.
Any number between 1 and 3 is a good outcome, right?
Just roll a d3.
So just 2.
Rolling the dice.
Okay.
That's great.
All right, so they're about an hour away from you when you find this pack of roaming mushrooms. Let me see a stealth check.
He should have an advantage, by the way.
Oh yeah, you're invisible, right?
Yeah.
Let me check something for these mushrooms.
Blind sense.
What
Let's
type of
let's see what kind of senses that these guys have. What am I sensing with he?
These are good guys.
They're not, just run back.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Okay. Your stealth check is good. Or, you know what? Let's. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, that Rocco's baller.
Let me find a bunch of those on the ground.
Give me one sec.
I'm listening to the Naruto music as I run through the Underdark. Cool.
Wait, don't you have more movement speed when you're alone?
I should be.
When traveling
Very
for
edgy.
an hour, favorite terrain, you get.
Yeah, when traveling for an hour, so that's an hour.
Well, I mean, no, but like when he comes back, when he goes for us, he'll definitely be able to move faster.
Yeah,
Well, now he's from traveling to spot.
Yeah, I don't stop moving, all right? I just move all the time.
Just like that?
Just when I move, you move.
You also remain alert to danger.
That is true.
All right, so
Shit, that's actually pretty good.
this
This part of
is
okay. Oh, that looks fucking unfriendly as shit.
Yeah, we
Those
should have
don't
put those on the map first.
Yeah, dog. Those don't even look
Yeah.
like NPCs that are nice.
look,
Look
they,
like
they don't have to be bad guys. All right.
Those are
Like
good.
only monsters.
Yeah.
Let me see survival check. Just
What?
because they're monsters doesn't mean they're bad.
I mean, also, I'm sure. How long is the
Yeah,
range of whisper?
Doesn't mean we're
To
bad.
talk and shit.
Yeah, I've got some space.
Okay. You don't know necessarily what these guys are. Or you know, let me roll a dice.
Done.
I mean, Mutt did spend a lot of time like by himself in survival.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, you do. All right. Yeah. So, these are myconids.
All
They
right. I'm gonna.
they tend, from what you've heard, to stay away from people. They're very distrustful.
They're very distrustful.
Mhm.
They
You have like a very you don't mess with them, they don't mess with you type of vibe is what they're about.
and I know this.
That's what you know. Yeah.
I wish I knew this about them before I left.
Well, all
this-
you heard was walking mushrooms. So until you caught eyes on them, then you're like, oh, okay, now I know what this dog is talking about.
One type of walking mushroom with the other.
There might
Well,
be.
they're not necessarily mushrooms. They're fungus, right? So they're not necessarily mushrooms. They look mushroom-like.
Yeah.
They're fun guys.
It's the best way that Nails could describe it to you. All right.
They're
They wouldn't
normally
attack him if
people
he
away.
revealed himself,
Yeah.
right? They'd just be like, "Go away."
You don't know that.
We'll see.
Don't know.
Can I, from a distance, hail them in their mind?
What are you gonna do?
Just gotta whisper.
I'll whisper it, hail, Mike, and it.
What's the the distance on whisper?
150 to 600.
What is your vision?
150 to 600.
Your vision in the Underdark?
Yeah, 150 to 600.
You can see 600 feet in the Underdark.
No, I'm looking for my vision right now.
Okay.
Where is my vision? Where would that be?
Wait, no, I think yours is 90 because whisper adds extra to you.
Yeah, I think you're like 90 maybe, yeah. All right, so from 90 feet away if you want to.
Yes, hail, Mike, and it's.
Which one are you talking to?
I'm talking to who's the nicest looking one?
Look at them; they don't mess at all.
Yeah, probably
Oh.
those guys. Probably
Yeah,
like these guys.
Also, I think the big ones are the boss.
yeah. I'm not gonna speak directly to the boss. Hail, Mike, and it's. I I usually leave you alone, but I have some allies who are hurt. Would you be willing to help? If not, I'll be on my way.
So this Myconid looks around, very bewildered, and starts quivering and covering its head with its two front appendages. And the other Myconids are going to surround.
Surround
Just
it?
talk to the boss.
Yeah.
All right.
And it seems kind of scared or confused at the moment. And the other ones, and now all the other ones are sort of at attention now at the moment.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I didn't.
How do we recover this? All right. Hey, big man, I'm sorry for what I've done to you. Your little guy might have confused him. I am in need of help, and I am a little irrational at the moment. If you'd be willing to help, I'd gladly show myself, and if not, I'll be on my way. Talking to the big guy.
Oof. You hear a very loud, booming, returned voice, but it's very intelligible to you. It's sort of like a mumbling. So you just hear like a.
Alright, this seems useless now. Let's get out of here.
He's giving up.
Yeah, this dude didn't even speak English.
Out of game, I know how they speak, and with how wary we are, we're not going to be able to speak with them.
Okay, we're out of here. That's it, man. We're in Underhood. We're not taking risks. I told them I'm coming back.
So they leave and they head off to
Okay.
wherever they were heading to. I wonder.
I wonder where.
Gonna follow up.
You're gonna always wonder.
We're always
All right.
On the Mushroomville.
We're just a distrustful group of assholes.
No, I gave you guys specific things I would do.
All right. So it took you an hour to head to them. Let's say your little conversation took 5 minutes or whatever, right? And it says they're the other guys. They're traveling about an hour up the river. So let's say it takes you about. I guess what you could. What does it say about your movement? You can move faster or something.
Hold on. It says.
Flip part of it.
Yeah. Difficult terrain. I can move stealthily at a normal pace.
Oh, at a normal pace. That's all. All right. So yeah, it'll take you about an hour and a half to catch up with these guys again.
Okay. Hey, Finn. You're right.
Well, you haven't got to them yet. All right,
What?
so, hold on.
Let's roll these checks, dog.
All right. So you guys.
While you're traveling too, by the way.
Can you? Can I forage for food while I'm traveling? Because I'd like to do that.
All
as
right,
well.
man.
Forward, navigating. I copied and pasted it to the thing.
You're able to pick up some mushrooms.
Consolation prize.
Yeah, I'll pocket them for now.
Okay, sure. All right. You guys got your fish. You guys gonna start eating them now or no?
I mean, I already have the ration, so I don't need the fish. I could give it to someone else. You can run to mud.
I gutted, and I gutted my fish.
gutted.
I'm just carrying it.
Get it and cook mine.
How are you gonna
We're
cook
sharing
it?
one, right?
Yeah, how you gonna cook?
Yeah, we
You
do.
cook it?
We have to make camp if we want to cook it.
Flame. My cantrip.
Oh, okay. You're just gonna produce a flame and cook it?
Hmm?
All right. So you're just gonna make a flame and cook it then?
Oh wait, I think I can make a flame too. Or actually, I
You
guess
can do
I
that.
can.
You can do
Never
that. That's
mind.
fine. If you want to do that, you can do that.
Just wait. Let me think about something really quick. I hate you, Sean.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Like, oh, you're gonna cook it? Okay, you're gonna cook it like that.
what? I'm just like excited. You came up with something so intelligent as to cooking your food. I'm like, wow.
It's
He's
a
not
fire.
eating
He was
raw
gonna-
fish.
He was gonna give us all tapeworms if it wasn't cooked.
He's not eating raw fish. So smart, so intelligent.
There's only some fish you can eat raw, and if you don't prepare it right, eating it raw will get you
Dude, I've been
fat.
following this guy on Instagram. He eats raw meat, raw fish, raw shrimp. Oh my god, like he's eating like a just like a brick of ground beef raw.
You can eat
That's
some
fucked
things
up.
raw. It's just
How's he doing?
That's the
Yeah, like
Peterson
He's
guy.
he's on like day
Oh, yeah.
59.
I'm gonna hold
Does
off
he have
until we're
scurvy
ready
yet?
to
Because he
set up
will.
camp.
No, you could do it, but
Yeah,
you know,
you
you
can
got
do
to
it.
get used to it. Your stomach's got to get used to it.
I'm gonna hold off until we're ready to set up camp.
I don't think we're. They have 10 hours to live. Camping.
We're
is
not
probably
camping
not
until we
right.
get this sorted out. Either they die or, well, yeah, just that they die.
Yeah, you guys are feeling kind of peckish. You know what? Let me, if you're not going to eat, roll, see some Constitution saves rolled.
My assumption is I wouldn't need to because I ate while I was.
Oh, yeah,
working.
you know what? You're probably well
Okay.
fed. You probably ate and stuff like that. But everybody else was escaping and running away and all that stuff. I want to see everybody else roll Constitution if they're not going to eat.
I'm eating.
I'm probably.
I ate the
You'll-
thing that, what's his name gave me, so.
I have a name.
I was about to call you Almond. That's why I said that.
Ben. Ben,
Lucian
you
gave me.
mind?
Oh, Fernando.
All right, so wait. So who's eating fish and who's eating rations? There's 2 rations you said, right? So
Let
Yeah.
me listen to what Lucian's saying.
I was
Only
like,
2 of you have rations.
Ben, you
So
mind?
I guess Lucian
cooking
and
this for
Finn are
me?
eating the rations, right?
Finn already had his. I
Yeah,
have
so
one
Lucian's
left.
eating the other.
I'll save that shit for later. Finn, you mind cooking this for me? I don't have fire spells.
Fellow said he was splitting the fish.
Yeah, fellow said he had the fire spell, actually. I have a
Oh.
light spell, I don't have a fire spell. Well, actually, I have prestidigitation, I can make a fire, actually.
Oh, you know, I have a bonfire. I can make a bonfire.
If
Yeah,
we're
I
gonna
can make
do
a
it,
fire,
too.
we can all make fires.
I would want to say we should conceal the fire as much as possible to keep from.
Just
any
cast it in your
pursuers.
hand.
Maybe we should look for a cave or something to tuck into.
Huh.
Let's go
An
tuck in
illusion would
somewhere.
block the light of a
You know
fire,
what?
right?
Actually, hold on.
We can have
Hold on.
dark.
I have a question. Would getting sick be considered poison?
If you get poisoned, you're poisoned.
Right.
He's trying-
First thing I want to do is I want to analyze the fish that we caught.
Analyze. You gotta titrate it in your beakers. Is that what's going on?
See the 3 fish that I
You can do a
recognize.
survival. Yeah, do a survival check. See if you know the kind of fish it.
I want to analyze it on a molecular level.
Wait, hold up, John. I have green flame blade, and it says I cast my sword in flame. Can I cook the fish with my sword?
You gonna throw it on your sword? Go
We have
ahead.
a lot of catch-ups to
Ooh,
deal with
get a
that.
little kebab. Well,
Yeah, a little
basically.
sword kebab while you run.
19.
Then again, you can't keep it constantly aflame. It's just like for 6 seconds, it's on fire.
Yeah. I don't have like a magical flaminess.
Yeah, you know that these fish are like bottom feeders.
Yeah, so cooking
They're
them-
edible, but they're just what they eat is not necessarily the best of the best.
So not a lot of protein.
Not even that.
They're pretty packed with protein. They're able to convert that pretty well.
Yeah, but it's just that you'll get sick if you don't cook them. Basically, is what he's trying to get at.
Their ATP process is insane.
It's like 2 times the value you get. Yeah. What are you guys doing?
Oh, we're still walking. Man, where's else thaumaturgy?
You see Bubo and Livid look at the fish. They're about to chomp down on it.
Okay, guys, we're gonna cook this
Come on.
fish.
Let's take let's take 15 minutes to cook the fish because they're bottom feeders and you don't want to get sick.
Well, let's be honest, they could eat it immediately. I mean, it's going to take them at least 10 or so hours to get sick, and they'll be dead by
You don't have a stomach to feel sick with.
Look, if your last moments in life are gonna be shit, and you might as well eat good food.
well, do we have good food? Because their last moments are coming up, and we don't really have
Look,
access
guys,
to that.
let's take
Asshole.
let's take 10 to 15 minutes to find a place to cook this food, where we won't be seen while we start this
Look,
fire.
if we're gonna start a fire, I can put up an illusion, should block the light, we should be good.
All right.
Let's just do that, like right here, because we have to wait for Mutt whether or not he's coming back or not. Anyway,
All right. So
Let's
we
do this
that.
quickly. Even if it's charred, whatever. Just let's do it, guys.
I do that on. I guess we get some wood together and
bonfire.
restart a fire.
I take out some of the torches and I put them there. Unless you
Okay.
took them away too, Sean.
No. Go ahead.
I put out 2 torches, put them on the ground. Here, bonfire. Kindling.
Okay.
Oh, I have a tinderbox.
Oh, if it's
Yeah.
tinderbox, he doesn't even need to use fireball. I could just prestidigitation it.
I have create bonfire as
Okay,
It's,
so you guys surround you. So what you guys are doing is you're surrounding yourself in an illusion to cover the light.
Just where we're putting the light, we're gonna put an illusion. Maybe like a barrel or something over it. They would know it's fake, but anyone looking wouldn't know it's fake. It'll be a rock, an illusion of a rock, whatever.
Okay, so you throw an illusion of a rock. You light the fire. You see the fire roar. The rock glows in the dark.
I think it would block any light. The illusion.
I just looked it up. It can't interact with anything physical. Light is physical.
Then the illusion wouldn't ever work.
The illusion would work.
Yeah.
I just looked it up. Physical interactions with the image reveals that it's an illusion because things can pass through it. Light passes through it.
Then it never works! Illusions never
Yeah,
work!
it's an illusion.
Light passes through it.
Sean,
Never
Sean,
works the way
how do
light
we
works.
see
Light
things?
Yeah, how do we see, bro?
Explain to me
Hey,
the
I looked
process
up-
of sight.
I looked it up.
Sean,
What's the
Sean,
problem?
Sean.
Explain. All right, explain to me. All right. Well, that's magic. That's why it's an illusion because you see what the person puts in front of you, right? That's magic. But if you explain to me how light,
Sean, there's this...
light interacts with things, right? Photons bounce off. What? That means it's being physically interacted with, right? And if you physically interact with the light, all right.
Sean,
I'm gonna say you guys
an
can't. I'm
illusion
gonna say,
spell,
all right.
Sean, an illusion spell
Here's what I'm
would
gonna say. Here's
never...
what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm
Sean.
saying. You guys don't see the fire, but you guys are irradiated by light.
That makes sense.
So it's just a shiny rock.
yeah.
No. What Sean's
You
saying
guys
is,
are illuminated by light. You
Yeah.
can't see the fire.
what Sean is saying is, the fire is invisible, but us sitting around it are being illuminated by light. Like we're being lit by something, but you can't see the source of the light, basically.
Does that count for
So-
the smoke too?
Probably.
Yeah, I would say
No,
the
no.
smoke might come out.
Yeah, the smoke.
Yeah,
might
the
come
smoke
out.
and the smoke
And the
comes
light.
out.
So I'd say the
You guys can
smoke.
smell the fish being cooked.
Yeah. No, Sean. Actually, I hate to agree with it, but it makes sense because you're right. The spell is covering the little bonfire, right? The rock, but we're still being lit up by something. It's just it's not like keeping the light from escaping. Exactly, basically.
Then if the image can't block light, then it would be transparent, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to.
You have to do some suspension of disbelief to make the spell work, Sean.
It's magic. You guys are.
Yeah,
being
exactly,
shown
it's
that-
magic.
Yeah, you guys are lit up. You guys don't understand it. Why am I getting lit up by this thing that is not emitting light?
So, Sean, if I wanted to, like, put an
So wait,
illusion
wait.
of a poster in my window so people can't see into it, they'll see my light that's lit
Okay.
up in my room.
Okay, can I ask you something? Brian? If there's something physical touching the illusion, what happens?
My whole point is that it's magic.
I'm asking you. That's magic too. I'm telling you the exact
You're
same
trying
thing.
to make sense of this, Sean, and there's no way
I
that
looked
you
it
can
up,
make
and
it
I'm
make
sure you
sense
looked
and
it
for
up
it to
too. All
work.
right, I looked it up, and I'm sure you looked it up just now too, and you know that's how it works. So
No, I just looked it up, and that's why I'm saying it doesn't work like that.
it does.
You
work
have
like
to. Well, actually, it's kind of because there's no like RAW, but then it would be translucent if light passed through it.
Oh,
So
okay,
it would
here's-
be useless.
Unclear.
Here's a question then. Here's a question. Okay, hypothetical, right? If we were in the corner of a dungeon, right, and we put up a rock illusion of a wall, but one of us is holding a torch, but we're behind the illusion.
The goblins
And
see
if
us.
someone,
The
and if
goblins see
someone,
us.
yeah, and
That's
if
what Sean's
someone,
saying.
yeah, if
You
someone,
wouldn't see the fire, but the walls would be lit on the other side of the thing, like there was a fire on the other end.
Yeah, I think they'd see the shadows and the light, is what you're saying, and then they'd
Yeah.
have to try and figure out
Past the
where that.
illusion, past the illusion, you would see shadows of like whatever is lit up
Moving.
on the other side. Yeah.
Because that's how sight works. Oh my god.
It's not. It's not. Dumb.
It's magic.
They would have to know it's an illusion to see the light that is being produced
no.
behind the
They don't, have to,
illusion.
they don't have to know it's an illusion to see that you guys are lit up by a
But you
light.
need light to see things. Christ.
no,
You know what? I think we're not gonna agree on this, so we're gonna have to call the Wizards of the Coast help.
No, we're gonna have to give it to Sean because he's the DM, so my creative
Where's
solution doesn't
Jason?
work.
it still works. It's
No,
just
it
that
doesn't.
works.
It doesn't. It doesn't work.
It totally works.
It doesn't work. Thank you, Sean. Thank you,
You
Sean,
wanna-
for
you
making
wanna-
magic useless. You took the magic out of D&D, Sean.
You took the
You know,
magic.
there are probably better illusion spells that would block the light. You know that, right? But they would cost a slot.
I don't even think so.
It's a percentage. Anyway, we cooked the fish.
Personally, I think it makes sense. It's,
I-
nothing physical. If anything
Sean,
physical,
what
if
you're saying
light is
makes
physical,
sense, but this is
Yeah,
magic.
it makes sense to me. It makes sense to
No,
me.
I get the point of both you, Brian, and Sean. I kind of think it's kind of honestly interesting Sean's point of view on the matter. But
It's interesting if you don't care about magic.
I care about magic. I care a lot about magic.
I think it depends on how you interpret illusions. If an illusion is like a physical thing that changes, then I can see how Brian thinks that. If
Here's what it says. It's a harm. Are you using prestidigitation? Is what you're using?
Like,
It's
here's
a
a
minor-
question: if light
it's a
doesn't
minor
reflect,
magical trick.
Quick question though: if light doesn't reflect off the illusion, how does anyone see it?
I didn't say light doesn't reflect off the illusion.
But how does anyone see it?
How does anyone see the illusion? I'm not saying
Because-
anybody sees the illusion.
No, if in order to see an illusion, in order to see anything, it needs to reflect light, right?
Okay.
So
Don't
wouldn't
ask
the
me how dark
illusion
vision works.
Wouldn't,
All
wouldn't the illusion reflect light?
but then if that's the case too, you're basically
No, Rico. Wouldn't the illusion reflect light? Sean?
Maybe there's light there. Yeah, maybe there's light. How does dark vision work?
I'm asking you, Sean.
Does it reflect light?
how
Yeah.
does the illusion work?
Dark vision.
I think an illusion is just. I don't think an illusion has anything to do with light.
Answer the question, Sean.
I'm not saying. I'm saying an illusion doesn't have anything to do with light.
So how do you see an illusion?
That's why I said it has to do
To trick
with
the
how you
mind.
interpret illusions. If you think you
Yeah.
trick somebody's mind, then I see Sean's. If you think it's actually a physical thing, then your thing makes sense.
Yeah,
Vince,
it's dependent upon
on how you perceive illusions.
because if it's a physical thing, in accordance with Brian's point of
It's
view,
not a physical. If it's not a physical thing. Things pass through it, right?
but technically it needs to be.
If I'm tricking your
physical.
mind to
that,
see
like,
something,
photon.
then you're gonna see what I want it to see. If I'm tricking the area in front of me to look different, then
You are tricking. You guys can't see the torch inside the fire. You guys are lit up.
weird ass magic, dog.
All right,
It's still
all right.
weird.
You know what?
Yeah.
It's up to the DM. It's up to the DM.
Yeah, it is up to the DM. And number two, light is physical, is it not?
Yes.
Yes, but you still need light to see,
Brian,
though.
is light physical?
It's kind of both energy though and matter. Like it's energy
It's
physical.
physical. It's physical.
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
So illusions never work.
That's a real horrible word.
Never again. Never.
Are
Can I
these like
change? Can I change
physical?
my cantrip?
Yeah. You know what? I'll tell you this.
Sean, I have a question. Is he
I
physical?
want
Is
to
he
change all my
physical?
cantrips now.
I'll tell you what. We can roll for this. 10 and above, it works.
I'm putting in my notes.
Sound
We
good?
argue for 15 minutes about illusions.
I love it.
We argue.
Brian looked it up too. He knows.
I'm thinking if I should roll. I mean, you're the GM, so you want me to roll for it? I'll roll for it.
Roll for it.
15 minutes.
Since
This
it's your
is
roll
exactly,
anyway.
this is exactly why I wanted to do what I wanted to do.
There you go. It works.
Oh,
All right.
so
Not
illusions work
satisfying,
now.
but it works, I guess.
Yeah, you could trap light inside of an illusion now.
Okay.
Oh shit!
That works.
Forever.
Yeah, forever.
All right,
Cool.
write that down because he's gonna use that ish against you.
Yeah, I'm gonna write it down.
I mean,
These monkey
if it's an
punch.
illusion, it would still work exactly. Like I can't imagine why that would matter.
Light.
Technically, by your logic, if it reflects light and there's no light down there, you wouldn't have made an illusion, right?
Oh God, Sean. So
I don't even know. I don't even know what you're trying to say.
Yeah. Go ahead. You guys cooking your fish. You guys are cooking your fish.
I don't know what he was trying to say, but okay.
Illusion made in the dark.
If there's no light,
An illusion made in the dark. If an illusion is made in the dark, and illusions reflect light, is there even an illusion?
if a tree falls in the forest and no one's to hear it, does it make a sound?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking right now.
If you have dark vision, I guess you see it. You
All
pick
right.
it up on some hidden photons in the
Yeah, I
atmosphere.
don't even know how dark vision works, right? So, like,
All right, so we cook our fish.
We cook our fish. It smells delicious. You guys love this fish. It's the tastiest fish you've ever had in your life.
I'm glad we got that recorded.
All right, so we are fed now. Shall we continue?
Can I get a perception check from you guys?
Please don't punish us.
No, they heard us arguing about light to the sky. All right.
Bunch of mushroom fur culture.
Okay. After you guys finish eating, you hear
Rustling
sort
in
of
the bushes.
clicking noises.
Let's
Sort of
move.
like from
The water or the behind the distance?
you hear it coming from up north and from the east side on the other side of the river.
Okay.
We've
Clicking noises?
attracted
Yeah.
hungry creatures to us. I
Yeah.
suggest we abandon the fish and let Little Food is here, and we start heading out.
I already said you finished eating.
Finished eating.
Full up, dog.
Let's get up
Dip.
and move.
Look out for Illusion's cat.
Yeah.
Maybe some light creature inside of it.
Yeah, maybe they trap their torches in an illusion. You guys can't see them.
There would be no point in them even carrying them if they did that.
Yeah,
No, but they would know that it's an illusion.
They would know it's an illusion.
So their torches would work.
their GM, they beat their GM too. All right.
Oh god.
What are you guys doing?
Get out of here.
I guess we're continuing upstream.
Oh, so you guys gonna head north?
We're gonna head towards that clicking, right?
Shall we wait for Mutt?
Oh.
Get out of here.
No, that's Mud. He's doing the clicking.
Keep it pumping.
So you guys finished eating. So Mutt had left maybe like 20 minutes ago. So he's like a good, maybe like 2 hours away from you guys right now. So
Oh, snap.
Are you serious?
yeah,
Time skip.
Oh.
yeah. You guys fished right after you left, right? So and then you could cook the food. Eat.
We kept walking, then we cooked the food. You have to
Sure.
catch
I mean,
up.
how much you gonna keep? But yeah, I mean, how much you can keep walking? 10 minutes, 20 minutes, doesn't matter.
Well,
You guys don't know where he is. Don't count on him. You guys don't know how far off he is.
right. Anyway, Dello, you said something.
What'd you say?
Dello, you said you heard something?
Yeah. Where did I hear it? That was to the.
Is it on our
Across the
side of the
river?
river or the other side of the river?
Oh,
Your side of the river and on the other side of the river.
Okay. Well, should we go more inland but keep the river on the line to our left?
where did I hear it? Sorry. Where did I hear
River
it?
is to your right if you're heading north.
All right.
To our
To
left.
specify, right? To specify, I'm assuming we are literally walking right by the riverbank.
Yeah.
So what I'm suggesting is, since we heard clicking ahead of us on riverside, should we go more inland, keep the river to whatever side it's on?
You mean head west.
Just hang out in the tree line.
The trees? There's trees in the Underdark?
Trees? Well, who said they were trees?
I don't think there's any trees. There's mushrooms, but I don't think there's trees.
There's no light, so how are there trees?
Yeah, there's no tree. I mean, there would be wildlife, but not necessarily like trees.
And,
Also-
The clicking is getting closer. It was probably like 160 feet away, but now it's more like 120 feet away.
I'll shoot a message to Lucian, and I'll be like, I could approximately 100 or so feet ahead of us project some image that'll shed some light and vaguely humanoid shape. Obviously, it'll reveal us, but we'll be far away from it.
makes sense.
So, do you want me to create this kind of distraction, weird humanoid shaped thing up ahead? See what we can see.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna pull out my sword from my sheath.
I'm gonna cast Dancing Light about 120 feet away from us, so I could create 4 torchlight lights, and then I could combine them all into a vaguely humanoid form. And
what direction are you placing?
the direction we're gonna be heading in, so like up ahead of us, further upstream.
All right, the direction you're going to be heading in, you mean directly north along the river, or the direction you're actually going to be heading in, which is more west?
Where are we going, Lucian? that direction.
My idea, so this is
Where
my,
we're gonna
my,
walk.
idea, my idea was this, right? So we're here. The river is here, right? Wherever side we're on. I don't know what side we're on.
You guys are on the left.
Okay, so we're here, right? So we're traveling right next to the river. You're saying the sound's coming from over here and over here.
I don't see you pointing at anything. All right, hold on. Let me get him.
Really small points.
Let me draw a little thing. All right, so.
He's driving stuff right here,
That's my drawing.
next to mud.
Next
I
to
see the drawing, but the X's don't
we're
make any
here.
sense.
So we're here, and these are the noises we hear over here, right? Directly.
We're the
ahead of us.
squiggle by the river.
Yeah.
This circle.
So
is
you guys
Lucian.
are there. You guys are there, right? You guys are boom, right? That's where you guys are.
Yes.
You hear one noise. Noise is coming from here. Click, 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 click. You guys hear noises coming from here. Click, 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 click.
Right. So my suggestion was, since we're right by the riverbank, we just go this way, keep the riverbank to our in visual range, and go this way a little bit, and keep following the river, but keep clear of the river bank right away, or directly next to us. Because you said there was noises here, but also here.
Okay, how about we hide a little bit, and I'll put the thing where we hear the noises.
The noises sound organic or like mechanical?
Not necessarily mechanical. They sound organic.
Crab-like.
Yeah, what if it's just like cicadas? It's cicadas, guys.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Look, if I'm
All right,
going-
so they were 120 feet away. Now they're 110 feet away.
look,
Or
this-
100 feet away.
either we're meeting and moving them, or we're something.
Yeah, so let's find some
Find a
rocks.
place to hide.
Let's hide. I'll cast that spell.
All right, where are you hiding?
Rocks.
Are there anywhere to hide? Is there anywhere-
You should have asked that before. Howard. Is there anywhere to hide? Let me see a survival check.
I can make an illusion. Hold on. I can make an illusion of a 5-foot rock that some of us, I guess not all of us, can hide behind it though.
The illusion thing again. My survival is ass. Please don't.
Okay.
roll it. -2.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to find one very large stone,
Okay.
very round, like it was in the river, like somebody pulled it out to use as a marker.
All right. Cool. Before we hide, the torch, the illusion torch, I throw it into the water.
Okay. You hear a little sizzle.
And let it drift downstream.
Okay.
All right. Everyone hide behind the rock that Thelo pointed out.
All right. You guys are just gonna wait there.
I'm casting the dancing lights. What
Directly
is-
ahead of you guys.
Where the sound
Yeah,
is
where
coming
the
from.
sound was coming from? Okay.
Yeah.
When you do that, you see a pair of very large, round eyes.
Brown eyes.
I'm gonna show you right now.
It's
Like
crab
almost
people.
crustacean-like, yeah.
Crabbler.
Yeah,
What the fuck
Crabby.
is
He's
that?
he's about to
I
evolve.
hope these
Like,
aren't Sahagwans.
You see two of these guys, and as soon as the light shows up right next to them, they jump into the river.
Oh, man.
Hey, that did not look good.
Um,
And the clicking has, and now the clicking has actually stopped.
all right.
So-
We should stay away from that river.
Yeah. Back to my
Yeah.
plan. We can
I think
still
this
follow
is
the river,
right.
but just keep it visual. Like keep it within visual range, but don't be right next to it. Because if they
No,
go
I hate to admit it. One of Lucian's overly complicated plans might be the best way to go here.
Can I get a perception check?
how is it over complicated?
I want to kind of bring that thing into the, like, closer to us along the river. Not closer to us, but like walking down the river.
Oh, so you want to put it in the river and have it walking along the river.
Like hovering over the river. I guess. Just to give us light over the area, kind of. But I guess what does Fellow see?
So you're gonna start walking it back towards you guys, right?
No, just down the river, not towards us.
Okay, so you're gonna keep it over there.
So 22 perception, Sean.
Okay. You hear footfalls. They're about 60 feet away.
Where?
Footfalls?
From your west, from your east, and yeah, that's it.
All right, I want to cast it again towards those footfalls.
All right.
Looks like this is gonna be a fight. Everyone ready?
Can I get it ready? I'll just blast if something jumps me.
Sure. So 60 feet away. You guys see?
You even plan for a fight, son?
Hold on, let's try talking. Crom,
Sure.
you'll be our ambassador.
Sure.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So,
I'm gonna wipe some of the fish guts off my face. Like I don't know if they'll like.
So on the other side of the river, you see these two. To your west, surprisingly, you see these two. Looks like they were waiting for you guys to. Looks like they were waiting for you guys to head west so they can jump you. But now they see I saw the dancing light from earlier, and they decided to close in. And you hear a little splashing in the river too.
All right.
They start inching closer.
They're like 60 feet away. Let me clean everyone up and get rid of any fishy smell on us.
Yeah, wait. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. This looks like an ambush. Speaking, I might regret this, but speaking to them doesn't seem like an ideal thing because if they were waiting to ambush us in the first fucking place, I don't think their intentions were good.
I think we gotta scare them with a show of force, a show of big power immediately. Maybe it'll scare them off. The highwaymen.
All right, Fellow, plan of action, man of action. What do we do?
We're gonna fight. Let's take on the ones directly to our west because the ones have to cross the river still.
Look,
I didn't heal, so I don't want to do this.
I'm back.
heal me. And good fight is always good to get the blood pumping, but I think we better get it running. You guys
Run?
probably, yeah.
You want to run?
They are 50 feet.
I mean, they know where we are, clearly, right?
Yeah.
I'll still be kind of behind a rock, and I'll be like, Crom, say something.
Lucian presses his hand against his chest, turns
Son.
invisible.
I have a question.
Hold on. All right, hold on. Oh, I have an idea.
Sean,
I'm gonna.
Sean,
You better
I
let me use this.
I have a quick question, Sean.
Yeah.
You'd haven't put the stat block for the fish hook.
Stat block.
Does it control humanoid fishes? Because these guys are technically fish people.
You can try it on them if you want.
All right, don't do it right away.
I like those
have a plan.
words. All right.
Yeah.
Get ready to do it if they start getting violent.
You can also
Alright.
understand fish.
So we're surrounded, right? So we're all.
Yeah, and aren't our weapons
Yeah.
out?
They're 40 feet away.
All right.
They have their weapons out, yeah.
All right. Before I come out, can I start my thralling performance?
All right, if they come within 30 feet, I'm going to blast one of them. I want to take cover behind something, though, if there's any rocks here. So I have some partial cover.
I'm readying an action to just in case. Like if Finn hits one of them, I'm hitting the same one with the toll.
Yeah, if they attack or come with... Can I have, like, one if they attack or if they come within 30 feet? I'll, like, blast them.
Lucian's invisible, so I'm gonna flank.
Okay. But based on what you guys are saying, if they attack, then they get their attack first. So
If one of them attacks, then we're just gonna let loose our.
Focus fire 1, if anything.
I'll yell out then, since Crom's not saying anything. What's up,
Yeah,
guys?
I'm starting my performance. I'm gonna start singing an epic tale about our adventure on the high seas.
We're just singing here. What do you need?
Whoa, don't interrupt my song, man.
Are they saying anything back to me or no?
Let's see your persuasion.
Alright, guys, we're fighting.
You interrupted my song, we wouldn't have fought if
You have to be our ambassador, Crom. You're not gonna get a minute to do this. You did not have a minute, Crom. We all know you didn't have a minute.
Letting the team down again.
I'm doing it right now.
You definitely didn't have a minute, Crom. Sean's not gonna give you that minute.
Okay. All right.
16.
They're gonna say we're looking for slaves.
Oh.
Slaves and
Ooh.
sacrifices.
Solution is what I
Wait,
hear
I have
them
an, okay, wait,
flanking.
wait, I have an
There.
idea, I have an idea.
They're 30 feet
I have an
away now.
idea.
I am
I-
flanking behind them.
Okay,
I'm gonna
Crom
say,
has an
what's-
idea.
Whoa. Let me see the stealth check.
Hold
on, Crom has
I can
an
see
idea.
all you guys.
He's invisible.
Invisible.
Lucian's invisible.
Oh, okay. Let me see the stealth check. Advantage.
Oh,
Wait, you turned invisible. That means they know they saw you turn invisible.
No, they didn't shit, because I was behind a rock.
They saw you guys. Hide behind that rock.
They saw some
He's
people.
not letting
that
us do
don't know
anything
who-
creative.
Fine.
Yeah, you guys can do creative things. It's just that these guys have 120 feet of vision.
20 fucking 3.
There you go. All right, you get behind them. You're behind them. Good job.
Alright,
Alright, I'm gonna
Lucian,
say-
Crom.
I'm gonna say if you're looking for slaves, you know, there's an entire ruined dwarven fortress full of innocent enslaved children just ripe for the picking. Downriver.
They're gonna look to each other and they're gonna start laughing. Downriver.
Well, where do you think we came from?
That's Shadowstrom territory. We know better.
And we're shadow
Do
some
you?
slaves.
Do you know about the civil war that's happening there?
Yeah, you should check out the marks on these ones. You don't want to mess with shadow some slaves, do you?
I'm gonna point to Livin and Bubo.
If you've escaped, then you're ours.
Well, we escaped.
We're at
And
it.
what makes you think you're gonna be able to capture us if we got away from them?
So what are you trying to tell?
We'll kill you if he's trying to take us.
He's
And you'll
intimidating
probably
them.
win. You know, I also do that. Like you know how many drivers we kill? Like, if they're afraid of them, then you should be afraid of us.
Thinking of like you were singing not too long ago.
About
Well,
killing
listen, I
Strider.
like to avoid a fight if it's possible, but if you're gonna force us to do it, then I guess you're all dead.
They're gonna look at each other. Let me see a persuasion check. At disadvantage.
Or intimidation.
Oh man.
Can I? Yeah, wait. I guess. my
Crom's real
persuasion's
intimidating
better.
right now.
All right.
You got to jump for a minute.
Can I bardically inspire myself?
How does that work? Bonus action?
Well, he was singing.
Yeah.
You were talking just now.
Alright. Fine, whatever. My persuasion's pretty good, so.
Hey!
Ooh.
Well, 25.
They're gonna look at each other, and you're gonna see.
I'm like, we're armed, we're dangerous, so those Striders didn't stand a chance.
You're gonna see the two that jumped into the river come out from the river, and they're gonna talk to these guys and gonna be like, "Why haven't you taken them yet?" And they're gonna say, and they're just gonna talk to each other. They're gonna whisper to one another. They seem to be arguing a little bit. And as they keep arguing, they're gonna look back towards you guys, pointing and using their weapons, jabbing and jeering at you.
I guess Livin and Bubo's like brands are prominent, right? To make it, and they know shadows.
It is across their face, so yeah, they would see that as well. I guess they would see that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I pointed it out
We,
too.
and we definitely
Oh, you
escaped.
pointed out their tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So they're gonna talk to each other, and they're going to slink away into the river. These two are gonna slink back west.
I'm gonna whisper to like everyone. I'm like just keep an eye on them. Like make sure they're not following us.
Keep an eye on them if they're gone.
Yeah, they're in the
Keep a
river now.
lookout. Make sure. Keep a lookout. Make sure they're not following us.
Lucian was behind them, and where do they go?
They head west for a little bit, and then they head south, and then they jump into the river.
Lucian.
They're probably way too fast for us to follow.
While being invisible, and then speaks out loud. They're probably going to report that we're missing from Shadowstrom immediately after this. So either we keep moving, double time, or well, that's really the only other option.
Lucian, I don't think those guys are associated with Shadowstrom. I think they're just afraid of
Yeah.
Loth worshippers.
Keep moving. All right.
Let's keep it
They're
on
obviously
the move.
lower. Because we know Kuitoa, right? Is that what they are?
Yeah, cool Toa. They tend to worship gods of their own making.
I'm like they're obviously lower tier than they're lower tier slavers that are obviously don't want to piss off anyone in Shadowstrom. I don't think they were associated with them as much as know them by reputation.
You know, if let's say you found missing slaves, hypothetically, this is all invisible, by the way, and you wanted to.
Can I actually get a wisdom or an insight? Actually, get an insight from you guys, from one of you guys.
Who is our wisest? Fellow.
Yeah, I think it's Stella.
We require your wisdom.
All right, yeah.
Not wise enough.
You guys keep talking.
Oh, man.
Like, listen, I think I doubt they're gonna go over there. They probably try to stay as far away from Shadowstrom as possible.
Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving.
Yeah. Let's just keep moving.
Do you guys pick up the pace, or you just move at your regular?
Probably regular pace.
Are we next
as
to
long
we're
as
not
keep-
next to the river, right?
You guys are right next to the river?
Yeah, we're next.
We should. Let's keep a distance from it because there might be other groups of fucking Kuatoa slavers or whatever.
Yeah, I
Well,
want to
how far away from the river are you?
120 feet. I can visually see.
Close enough to see it, but not close enough to get jumped.
Yeah, and close enough that we see it. I also want to put my lights in there so we can see what's down there. My dancing lights.
You would be able to see what's down there if you're 120 feet away from it, because it's sort of like below the shoreline or whatever. So you would be able to like see in there.
Could you see shadows moving about?
It's sort of like you're elevated, and then the river is like a little bit, like maybe like 5 feet below the.
So if you wanted to have the
Oh
guy
no, this is what we could do. We're gonna throw Bupkis up. He's gonna glide. I'm gonna look through his eyes, and we're gonna see what's in that river.
every 5 seconds.
As much as we can.
Yeah, and then afterwards, Ben's gonna eat it.
While we're talking.
All right, so about, I guess that whole ordeal probably took you about 10-20 minutes, maybe.
What?
About an hour
10, 20
later,
minutes.
about an
2
hour.
hours.
We did that in like 5 minutes just now.
About an hour and what? Actually, you know what? Maybe you don't find your friends. Let me see a survival check.
What?
This is at advantage with +4, but hey, maybe you fuck up.
I'll always find my friends.
Nah, you're good. Yeah, you find your friends after about an hour or so. So I'm gonna say about 9 hours left on these kids.
Hey guys, the mushrooms were no luck. How'd you guys fare?
We almost got jumped by a bunch of slavers. So we're keeping the river in our line of sight, but nowhere near us.
It's good that you guys are okay.
I managed to get them to leave. Apparently, they're more intimidated by the cult worshippers than we thought.
But we're just
Kids are
keeping moving.
screwed.
You know, yeah.
All right, let's keep going, guys.
Yeah, just keep a watch out. Obviously, hostiles around the area.
Does Willow have the tattoo too?
No, Willow's clean. It's just Bluebo and Livid.
So gliding Bupkis doesn't see any Sahagwas in that river.
Yeah, can Nails float above the river too, or blink above as well?
He can fly or whatever above the river if he wants. Sure.
Cool. With
While we're
buckets.
walking, I'm just gonna talk to Livid for a second and Vernal. So, worst case scenario.
Yeah, I already know the worst case scenario.
Yeah, no, I understand. But what's your deal, man? Anything you want to leave behind if we don't get you good? You're laughing. I'm trying to connect because, like, I don't know if I can save him. I don't know if people save him. So
Trying's the operative word there.
Look, man, the only thing I have down here is my life and my friends. He's gonna look towards Boo and Willow. If I die down here, just make sure Willow gets back alive.
Oh, okay. What were you before you were stuck in this bullshit anyway?
Can he tell us? Is he the one whose parents sold him into slavery?
No, that's what I'm asking.
I think he already told us though.
Yeah, he's gonna say, damn, what was it that I said? I know his parents sold him into slavery. I said,
Yeah, because he was born they were religious, and he was born like a tiefling.
Oh, he's born a tiefling, yeah. He's gonna explain his whole story again. Basically, he was born a tiefling in a very religious and holy family, and this was not seen as a good thing, so he was sold to the Underdark. He ended up with the matriarch.
That horribly sucks. But at least you kind of know your past. I don't know shit. I don't even know if I had parents or what they were like or if I had the same problem you did. All I know is I have a sister, and that's about it.
Yeah, no. I guess you're probably gonna get to see her, huh?
If we survive. Just because we don't have a brands anymore doesn't mean we're gonna live. We almost got jumped. And as you can see with my friends, we don't work well together, and we probably would have been taken out one by one. So
he's gonna look at you guys and at his friends, and he's gonna say, look, if those Kuatoa were at all smart, they probably saw that that didn't have much time with our tattoos. If they know anything about it, they might just wait for us to drop dead and attack you guys again when we have less number.
you asked me, the only thing you want is to keep Willow alive, so I will die fighting to make sure she has a chance.
Well, that's all I can ask now.
I owe that to you. I owe that to Chilled.
He's gonna put his hands in his pockets and walk ahead of you.
Just keep walking.
Okay. So, after about 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours of traveling.
These guys are dying.
See ya.
You guys hear... All right, let me get a perception check.
What's here, please?
Aren't we alert to? We're alert to danger.
Yeah, because we're traveling in
Let
mud.
me get a goddamn perception check. God damn
I got a goddamn move that's supposed to prevent this. He's like, roll it.
All right. You hear a very low rumbling coming south of you.
Does it sound like a dangerous rumbling?
It can mean anything.
He has a move, Sean, that makes him alert to danger.
It's fine. It's a...
What's that move? What is it?
It's Natural Explorer.
What does it say?
3 hours of traveling, right?
Yeah, we've been traveling for 3 hours. So after an hour of traveling, difficult terrain doesn't slow your group's travel. Your group can't become lost except by magical means.
Even when you're engaged in another activity while traveling, you remain alert to danger.
Yeah, such as foraging, navigating, or tracking.
Yeah, they just mean you're not distracted by anything. So it doesn't mean like you're alerted to like if an arrow's coming to your head or anything like that. But your perception is like not hindered by anything or anything like that or blah blah blah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well,
Got
that
danger
sounds
sense.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not dangerous. Yeah, low rumbling. You realize to yourself that the low rumbling was it was kind of like there from about an hour ago, but it's actually kind of gotten like a little bit loud.
Perform.
in my
Seems
head.
to be intensifying.
Heretic, is this that thing that escaped from your thing?
I can't imagine Daniela would
Why-
travel into the
follow-
Underdark like that.
Okay, okay.
So you're saying we're safe?
I think that's what I'm saying.
You. Heretic says it's probably not the illithid giant worm, but it could also just be a plain old giant worm.
Wasn't there a worm that Ash got eaten by?
Yeah, actually,
I think that worm died.
there was a dead worm we saw. Ash told us about a while back.
Oh, there
Who's
could
to
still
say
be
there isn't
another
one?
live one roaming around too.
Well, we're fucked either way if that's the case.
Yeah, I don't want to be around when it gets
Want
here.
to preemptively start making moves against such a situation?
What would you suggest?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you guys.
Well, it's behind us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep moving.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Okay.
Hey, Sean, how far can I sense living steel?
Probably as far can you sense it? I'm gonna say 30 feet.
Never mind. I was gonna say I was gonna make a neat spike of living steel and dig it into the ground. And if I see feel something tunneling beneath it, I would have used that as a marker.
You know, director
Oh,
scale.
hey, you don't have to wait long. It's in about 30 minutes. You feel a low rumble on your feet. Not like anything, not enough to kick up dirt, just enough that you feel like a little on your feet, almost like you're
concerned
traveling.
about it.
Is there high ground? Are there anywhere we could climb up to or something?
Let me see survival.
Survival experts. Mutt, can you find
That's
anything we
not
can
me.
climb up on?
Sorry.
Yeah. There is sort of a ridge that you guys can climb up, but it's like let me see something. Let me roll a dice. It's a little west, about 60 feet away from the river. Or no, 60 feet away from you guys. You guys are 120 feet from the river.
Okay,
Does
let's
this
make it.
thing seem attracted to us? Like it's coming in our direction?
The rumbling is getting louder. You can only. That's
Okay,
all you can.
so-
tap.
There's a ridge over there. We can. High ground seems the safest option right now. Let's
Can
make for it.
the dog see anything?
Can what?
Can the dog see anything from above us? About the rumbling?
So he sees that the water in the river has started sort of vibrating and rippling a little bit.
Ridge? Anybody?
Yeah, to the ridge.
And Lucian, assuming this thing is using some kind of tremor sense, don't you have a little trick that can make the ground vibrate, away from us?
Yeah, actually I can. So let's make it towards the ridge, and I'll be behind everyone, vibrating it towards the direction we're walking.
Away from the direction we're walking, you mean?
No, I meant we're going towards the ridge. I'll make it we're going we didn't change our path. Is what I'm saying.
Okay. And can we, pass without a trace?
We have passed without a trace.
I do not.
I thought Mutt had it, but I guess not. Alright.
Cool. So I'm thaumaturging in as far as it can go, rumbling, running footsteps to mask our running in the direction we're heading.
Oh, okay.
And I'm asking everyone to run towards the ridge or make their way towards the ridge and climb up.
All right. Where's Nails? And what's he doing?
He's in the sky, keeping an eye on the vibrations.
I mean, he can't feel the vibrations if he's not on the ground.
Can he see the vibrations? I mean, he noticed the river.
Nope. No, you can see the river. Yeah, he's gonna fly above the river.
Quick question, Sean. Mulder, can I make the ground that we're walking towards like a nice soft soil that wouldn't like send any like vibrations through the ground?
Sure. I think so. Unless it'd be harder to like hear and stuff like that. Sure.
Yeah, so
I wouldn't be able to feel much vibrations. Sure.
Yeah, so I'll do that.
All right. So as he's doing that, I'm thaumaturging us running the other direction.
Could he hear the vibration?
Could he hear the vibration? He could hear the vibration. Sure.
Okay. He'll indicate us as it gets closer, I guess, or indicate to me as it gets closer. Be my my radar.
Okay. So you guys are waiting on the ridge. After about 10 minutes, you guys start hearing cracking, like in the distance, almost like as if pieces of mountain were like falling off of like of the mountain, like it was like almost like an avalanche almost. After about 20 minutes, you notice. Let me see a perception check from you guys.
From all of us?
Actually from Nail.
Oh my gosh.
That's not good.
Okay. He notices that the Kuo-toa all evacuate the water. They were probably like 200 feet away from you guys, and they sort of evacuate the water in either direction, and they just start running kind of like wildly.
Guys, something's Nails is telling me something's going on at the river. All the little Kuo-toa jumped out and are scattered. They're scared.
Well, then let's keep up here, stay still, not make anything notice us, and see what the hell's down there.
All right, it gets louder. Another 10 minutes pass, and you guys actually hear more cracking, but this is more like you guys feel like the ground really like rumbling underneath you guys.
Is it coming towards us, as in like coming to the ridge, or just going in the path of the river?
Let me get a insight check, I guess.
Hold. This is what we're doing right now.
Who's got that insight?
I have -2, so I would.
I have 0.
What? Of what? What's the skill?
Insight.
Oh, that's probably all on fellow again.
Fellow or Mutt, probably.
I've got 3.
Yeah. We're the wisdom guys. So.
Yeah, 3 too. So
Go for it, Thella.
You have 32.
3-2, son. I
Not bad.
believe.
All right. Yeah, it seems to be moving along the river, and what Nails is gonna see is he actually starts noticing that the river, the water, is sort of receding. It's getting like lower below like wherever it was before. It seems to be getting like lower, and he actually is a little confused now because he sees the river widening also. The rumbling and the noises get louder. The earth shakes even more.
If it's receding, but it's getting wider.
Yeah. So
Something is expanding that shit.
Someone's cracking it at the base. Opening that jank
So
up.
I was gonna say, if it's receding, then it's gonna come back, and that's a tsunami. But if it's expanding, that's something else. That's magic.
River can't have a tsunami.
Whatever it is, I don't think it's large enough that we could run away from it. So if we're holding our position, let's hold.
Hold.
All right.
Are we as high as we can be on this ridge?
Yeah.
You guys are kind of like overlooking. It's kind of like a ridge plateau that you guys can overlook.
Hey,
Well, you
so-
guys can't even see that far. You guys are like 200 feet away from the river. So you're really working off Nails, pointing back and forth. But you do hear, you do feel the earth shaking beneath your feet now. It's kind of like hard to steady yourselves on the mountain, on the ridge. You guys are sort of like on all fours now to like steady yourself.
I'm like lying on my stomach, so I
So
don't
the
fall.
insight to see if it was coming towards us,
Either whether it was coming towards you or it was just going along the river.
and what it's just
What's going along the river?
It's going along the river.
Okay.
And it begins to expand more. You see, Nails is going to see the rocks start falling into the river more now, and it expands. It just keeps expanding and expanding. He hears more crashing. He sees more turbulence in the water, and you hear a loud crashing of water and waves. You hear movement underneath the water. You guys know that something is now passing directly in front of you guys. The earth is shaking, and let me see dexterity checks from you guys.
Shit. No one falls in.
I'm gonna roll for these guys too.
Oof.
Oh,
All right. The earth opens up underneath Lucian and Willow.
Hold on.
Oh.
It might open up on me too. Never mind.
Don't you think Thello,
We
with
got
his
320.
critical, should be able to save someone from falling?
A crack opens up beneath the two of you. It creates like a crack in the ridge, and it splits the ridge between you guys. And it happens that Lucian and Willow were in that crack, and they fall.
I grab Willow and protect her with my body.
I guess as a reaction to these guys falling, I'll make it pleasant.
Why are you getting feather falling?
Can I try and save somebody with my 20?
Is it a natural 20 or a?
Yeah, natural 20. Nat 20.
And just
Oh,
for
shit.
the lulls, I'll put it on me and Smut and Fellow as well. So Lucian, Willow, everyone but Crom, Bubo, and
Wow.
yeah, just Crom and Bubo don't get it.
Okay. As he feather falls them, you're able to scoop them up and pull them onto your side of the ridge, Thella.
Nice.
It's a scene from Avengers with Captain America when he's trying to stop the helicopter. He's just...
You're not pulling the ridges back together, though. All right. You hear the crashing, you hear the loud scream, and Mutt, this scream, this yell, this screech sounds very familiar.
Oh, is that my boy the squid?
Yeah.
Did he finally make it out?
Yeah, free my man.
And this beast travels alongside this river and expands it. If it was 20 feet wide, it is now 80 feet wide.
Jesus
And if
Christ.
the water was 5 feet deep, or it was 5 feet till you met the water, it is now 40 feet until you see the water.
So there's like all this. There's like a small amount of water at the bottom of this chasm now.
Not necessarily a lot of water. It's just like
Or is the
way
water
displaced.
filling up? Yeah, it's still the same amount of water. So just like at the.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
flowing.
as this beast passes in front of you guys, you see the water rise with the form of this beast and then fall again as it makes its way past you guys.
Oh.
Or Nails would see that.
Keep note of this.
Well, at least those Kuatoa weren't following us anymore.
Well, whatever civilization is that way, it's gone now.
Yeah,
Well, let's not go that way.
I'll agree with the case.
wherever
So we're-
wherever it came from is done too.
So it was following our path in the river. Where was it going? It was going the other way.
It was going along. It was in the river, so it was going along the river.
Oh, we should stop following the river. We can't go where that thing went.
Yeah, because if there's a civilization up there, it is done.
Yeah, there's gonna be nothing for us up there.
But where do we go? We've only got 6 hours left.
You have 7.
Let's look
I
around.
think I said 3 from the 9. Yeah, and then I also said like 10, 20 minutes for this thing to pass by. So
Which way did the Kuatoa go?
they're
Just
scattered
ran off.
on both sides of the river. It's scattered.
If we could try to track where they went, maybe we could just follow them from behind and see where they go.
Slavers, you know.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
maybe they go to a town though at some point.
Yeah, didn't I hear a story about you guys running off to the first slaver group or whatever and end up almost becoming their slaves?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that definitely
let's
did
assume most people are assholes. Crom, didn't you kidnap pigs?
The way that
Are you
sentence
implying I'm an
went.
asshole?
Yeah.
Isaac, can we not talk about that right now? We got a
I'm
situation
asking,
here.
do you remember where or what direction that village was?
Yeah, it was the other direction from the
Sean, can I make a history check?
mountain.
Let me get a history check from Quarantine. Go for it.
Yeah, I asked him in the beginning. He said it was the opposite
I
direction.
want to make a history check on like if during our Raven studies, Lucian like could remember outposts or anything. That might be where we are. Oh,
Damn, opposite.
holy shit! Lucian was studying a lot about where to be. Maybe it makes sense because he was looking for Thello at one point, so he might have been like, where could Thello have been taken?
to these Raven outposts.
Well, no, I mean like if he had to go where he could have been taken, he would have probably seen if there was an outpost nearby these possible spots Uke could have been hiding. So, do I get anything from that, Sean?
There are no real Raven outposts. They tend to like when they want to like rest, they rest in towns and stuff like that, or they.
If there's a town nearby that is friendly towards ravens and shit.
But what you don't know. You guys don't really even know where you are, right? But
Yeah.
what you can surmise with this history check is the Ravens are like detectives, right?
Yeah.
So they're definitely going to try to find what happened to that Raven that died. What was his name again?
Grade. His name was Grade.
Yeah, Usuru the Great. Usuru. Yeah. So they're going to try and find him. And the very last place they know he was that town that, what's his name? Crom had went to.
How far is that town from here?
You guys don't know.
How far was that town from the slaver place? We wouldn't know that either because we were on Blink Spiders, right?
You guys are on Blink Spiders traveling around, yeah.
Hey, Crom.
Crom would have the best idea.
If you can surmise the general cardinal direction, maybe you can finagle a way to.
Can we surmise the general?
Crom, didn't you do something to remember it last time?
Yeah, I did. I was like keeping track of where we were going.
Oh, you did do that, right? Did you?
Yeah, I did.
He did something, but I forget what it was.
So I explained to the group, like, okay, from what I know is, since the grade was killed, they're gonna probably track the last place he was. And the last place he was where Crom acquired certain things, and they're probably gonna go there first. So if we can get there, there's a good possibility there will be ravens there already, or at least there.
All right, so maybe I'll say with advantage then, right? So Crom, he rolled a 2 and a 16. So we're going to say he used a 16, all right? And with Crom's 16, Crom would know that they did travel south of Shadowstrom, so that would be the opposite direction. But you did also make some turns and stuff. So it would probably also be more in a southwesterly direction.
West
from Shadowstrom.
So if we go west for a bit, and southwest, we won't be able to get there.
Can you describe the location to Mutt? Maybe
he only knows the general cardinal direction. He doesn't know like to guide, right?
But like
there are no landmarks. He's in the dark. There's no way to really discern.
Do you remember any of the foliage or what kind of mushrooms are around, or?
If he got close to some recognizable foliage or mushrooms and stuff like that, maybe he could have a better idea of where to go.
Okay.
But
I've got these mushrooms here. Do these look familiar to you, Crom?
Do they?
They don't look like any mushrooms you passed when you were traveling to the town.
No.
Okay, so our best bet's that town then.
Yeah.
Or the other town that what was the town Mutton Crom almost got to?
No, because the grade was there. If there will be ravens looking for him, they're going to go to that town.
Right. But even if the other town's closer, we could still get there and it's still a town.
Okay, I mean these are the options I think are we should pick on.
What about that? Yeah. What about that?
Limit's gonna actually speak up too, and he's going to say, "Look, even if I don't know what happened to everything."
What the heck?
Someone deleted it.
Oh.
All right.
Limit's gonna say, even if whatever passed by here, destroy whatever town might be up ahead, there still probably be a town up there. There might be survivors. They might be able to help us.
If they were attacked, they wouldn't have time to help you.
We might be.
You don't know that.
You don't know.
They may have resources we can use to help ourselves.
There's that, but we were in a town that was attacked. There was not a lot of resources and help to be around right after it. But if you think that's the best choice, I'm not gonna dissuade you, man.
I thought we didn't know what was there because we had to leave.
He's throwing it out there. He's like, look, we only have a few hours left. We can double back and try to reach that town.
Yeah, but you know you're gonna die.
Yeah, maybe we should just keep going.
Or we can push on.
Let's push
find
on.
something.
If this is what you want, let's just go push on. And worst case, we'll take Willow to the other town if we don't make it there.
God damn it.
What?
You sound so sure, so confident. Let's go, God damn it.
Have you seen me the last couple fucking days? My confidence is shot. I don't even know if I'll survive tonight, man.
Lucia, what does one of those guys in your head have to say about this? Maybe they know what to do.
Guys,
Yeah, what does the heretic say?
let's keep pushing forward.
Actually, heretic.
What happened?
Is there a town up the river? I say that in my head.
Yeah, I've been away for quite some time. I would not know the landscape around here.
Does the heretic know how to possible way to cure those brands?
He did.
No.
You need a loath priest. Unless
Does he
you're
know
a
anything
priest.
About the split?
Oh
I'm
yeah.
not a
heretic.
priest.
Did you happen to know what the fuck that giant thing was?
I can only surmise it was some giant sea creature.
He says no. It's some giant sea creature. He's not sure.
Is it like an aboleth?
Is it an aboleth?
I only have your sensory organs at the moment.
I mean,
I
you were
don't
there
know.
for a while. What were the people in the Shadowstrom keeping in there?
Intelligent.
You can imagine he was trapped in that cave.
Oh wait,
That
maybe I know what it
lair.
was. What was the waterfall thing?
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what literally
Yeah.
just passed by.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, well then let's keep going to
So
River.
why would they release it?
I think what's the face released it.
It
Yeah,
was
that
that
lizard
the
person.
crazy lady.
I should have went
Yeah.
over there.
Well,
Do you think maybe that created more chaos or something there? Maybe she did it without the consent of the other ones.
Probably.
What does Stella know about that person?
Yeah.
Yeah, Stella, what do you know about that lizard lady?
They know she's a Sahagwin. That's what he knows.
Yeah, not that much. I mean, I'm mostly with Uke. And yeah.
Her all Stella knows is that her henchmen seem to all have a beef with either Zalbek or she specifically seems to have a beef with the Tritons.
Yeah. Yeah. So she's clearly made an alliance with the Sahagwins. Okay.
Well, let's keep going upriver then.
So if we gotta find Loth, we should have. You know what we should?
Aren't you a Loth worshiper? How about you pray to Loth and see if you could cure these fuckers?
Listen, I don't want to go down that road. You see what happens when someone prays to Loth. Remember what happened to Ash?
That was big clacks, lol.
You want to pray for them?
Huh?
Do you want to pray to Lol for them?
Gonna try and save them.
might
Everybody get
well.
out of the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's-
Okay, Grom,
From what
maybe
you do know of Walt does not just help people for free. All right.
Wolf needs a fucking favor.
Plus, you're a male, and so she
Yeah,
respects
so
you
also-
way less.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you'd need to do something pretty big for Walt to
Listen,
even
if-
intervene in anything.
Walt would want me to like kill one of you or something to show my loyalty. That's how this works.
But that
Listen,
means one
I'm
of
gonna point it out. What do I? You're a religious guy. What about your god?
actually. Shit. Fuck. Hold on. I don't know if I talked to Living Abyss Inferno. I know he's pissed off at me, and I know I can't save him. Or I don't know if I can save him or not. I'm like, look, he said Loth worshiper, right? We're not fucking drow, and we're boys, so that's probably shit.
In the Underhood.
You said you were religious, right?
My
That's
family
his
was
parents
not anymore.
Cool. You got pissed at Ash because of Selune. Because of what? Why? Because you hated Selune?
Yeah.
Because you worship what? Someone else, or you just hating the Selune
His
because
parents worship Selune, and they
Selune?
Yeah, they don't
enslaved
like,
him.
they didn't like the fact that I was a tiefling.
Well,
It was a
I think
bad
you're
omen.
cool. I think you're cool, but you're close. You are literally at the doorstep of death right now. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this shit. How about you try the Raven Queen? She hates Loth. You're currently cursed by Loth. She
A lot
hates
of people
Loth.
hate.
You can't understand. This is all infernal. I might be able to help you talk to her in a way. Because I got a friend. It's a Hail Mary. Last ditch effort. Desperate times kind of bullshit, but maybe.
We're literally, so he said he's in the same, so we're literally praying to God now.
You know what? Yes. Crom, can you inspire me, and Fellow, can you guide me? I'm gonna reach out to a god if I can.
Sure. What the hell? We use Lucian's protagonist powers.
I really want.
It's not that far fetched, Sean.
Yeah.
Legitimately, Sean,
I know, yeah, I
I
know.
want to try to save them, and I don't. I'm pulling at straws here.
You get an extra D8 as well.
I'm gonna prepare you. All right. Some checks, you may think 20 is good enough.
No, I know, Sean. I know this is probably
Okay.
the hardest bullshit, but I'm not gonna talk to the Raven Queen. I want to talk to my friendly intermediary and see if she can, Val, help out. Also, I kind of want to see her art, but I don't. This probably is not gonna work, honestly. But fuck it, I'm gonna try anyway.
You don't even believe it.
Yeah, he just said it.
Yeah, Lucian gets down on his knees, puts cross out puts his head across the hilt, and goes, I hope you're listening. I am not close to dead, but these guys are, and you're probably gonna see them soon if this fucks up. So, Val, can you help out? Can you do anything? Can you ask the Raven Queen? They've been cursed by Loth. This shit's bullshit. They don't deserve to die this way. How you been?
Get an extra.
Yeah.
But I don't even know if it's worth using any of this.
What was the guidance?
Guidance 4.
The D4
Hey,
and a
you got luck
D8.
too, right?
I do.
Oh yeah,
Fuck
luck.
it.
You might want to luck it.
I'm just gonna luck. I'm gonna re-roll for luck first and add the stuff. That's my last luck until we sleep for fucking 4 days. Okay, religion again. Boop, 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 boop. Please be better. It's 1 point better.
Mildly.
It's technically
Yeah.
better, but
Mhm.
All right, whatever. D4 or D6?
D4.
9 and a D8.
Jesus.
One.
Christ.
Hey, that's a good one.
There it is, there it is.
So,
Yeah, well, one good
9,
one.
17.
What is your prayer?
Val.
I guess you already called out. Yeah, you already called out for Val, right?
But the prayer specifically, Val, I know you're just an intermediary, and I know these guys look like you're about to meet them really soon. But they've been cursed by the bullshit that Lolth did, and I know the Raven Queen hates Lolth. And if they have a chance, if you can do anything, please help them. Also, how you been? Lucian, by the way.
Okay.
As Lucia's doing that, Crom's scouting out for areas to dig the graves.
Uh,
I think the soil's kind of loose here.
You don't hear anything. The party, however, feels a wave of sleepiness coming over them. They don't fall asleep. They don't have to fall asleep, but they all feel very tired, very sleepy.
Pass out, guys.
Just right here.
I mean, might as well. If we're gonna pass out, get some rest in.
You're not passing out. You just guys see your eyelids feel a little heavier. You see some of the people in the group yawning. That's all.
Can I do like a survival check and see if there's something going on around here?
We alert to
Like
that.
like what?
Like the prayer
Like
system.
maybe there is something in the air or downwind from something that could be detrimentally affecting us.
Sure.
I get up from my prayer, like eyes are red, feeling shitty.
Ugh.
These weak arms heavy.
Mom's spaghetti.
Would this count as a short rest, John, if we did this?
You guys gonna rest?
Would this count as a short rest? I can't fall asleep.
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
telling
just
you
us
guys,
kind
you
of
guys
being
just
lethargic.
you guys can push on. You guys can move. You guys can walk. You just feel tired now.
I'm sorry.
Normal fatigue or like magical fatigue?
Let me see Arcana.
I don't know.
Sure.
From what?
Okay, well, good luck, Mud.
Yeah, I might ask. I mean, you're just tired.
I tell Livid, yeah. Well, I mean, desperate times, right?
Yeah, silent ears. I never expected anything from those gods anyway.
Fine, man. But yeah, I'll tell you later.
Later.
Later. Yes.
Disrespectful.
Something I wish I had the luxury of.
Yeah. Okay. What?
Before it's too late, I'll tell you. Basically, maybe.
Shall we press on?
Yeah, let's go.
Or maybe
So
we can
this-
go in our sleep.
Maybe. At least that'd be better, right?
I mean, how much time do they have left?
7
Like
hours.
like 6 hours.
6 hours, probably.
All right, we'll give them.
All right, so you guys can press on.
You want a marker or anything?
Mark.
Yeah.
What?
No, marker. We're gonna
Oh.
bury you.
Jesus. No, just leave me.
That's not the kind of conversation you want to have with kids.
They're
Just gonna say, just leave me to.
Yeah.
Gonna say, just leave me to rot.
This is basically Lord of the Flies, guys. Okay, if that's what you want. Or I could, tiefling you and burn you.
We're all gonna make it out of here alive, guys. Let's keep it moving. Everybody, keep it trucking.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
We gotta
Yeah.
stay
So that's-
focused.
Yeah, they were moving
Hey,
earnestly
fuck,
before.
guys.
Like Bubo, Livid, and Willow, they were like at the front. They were like the lead of the pack before. But now they're moving. Bubo and Livid especially are moving a little. There's less pep in their step, and they've kind of like fallen behind you guys, behind the pack.
Lucian's all the way in the back.
I'm gonna be like, you know what? You know what we can do? You know what we could use right now? I'm gonna slap back Tap the back of Crom's back and be like a good song to bring up the cheer in the group. Like the good old times. Come on, Crom, you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, of course.
Back when you were battling it out with Pulsefire or whatever his name is.
Yo, I think he has a crush on you, by the way.
What?
Nothing.
What are you talking about? We should really.
A song. Let's hear one of them sea shanties.
Yeah, them
Yeah.
sea
I know if I'm dying, the last thing I want to hear is Crom singing.
Yeah,
Excuse me?
He's gonna say, please spare us.
Wait, what? Excuse me, I'm well regarded in
Look, Crom, to be fair,
Zelbeck.
you act like you're the bard, but we haven't heard you do anything musical for the last how many days? We were in prison. It's like the perfect time to be musical.
Yeah, what happened to that Crom that got into that duel with Neo Special Pulsefire? Bring
Yeah,
him
man.
back.
Did you have did something happen to you where you like lost the will to be, talented? I mean, musical?
Wow.
I think it's all
Crom's
that
actually
love
feeling-
worship.
Crom's
Listen,
actually
we've
feeling
been
pretty
through a lot.
peckish right now, pretty hungry. You guys talking smack to him like this? He's
Do something to impress
Don't
us.
say that.
Your compliments.
We need a song from our resident bard.
Show them. Actually, you know what? They just said they don't want to hear you sing. Show them that you actually are good at what you do. Come on.
Give
Look
us
at
a
it
poem.
hurts.
I'm not
Written
prepared to
verse.
play something right now. This is what people want.
Give us a written verse.
Yeah, that's what we want.
Inspiring word from our bard.
Come on. A hymn, something. Whistle a tune, dude.
Ama.
I'm not prepared to do anything right now.
You can't, off the top of your head, just hum some shit.
No.
Not
Well,
really.
we're gonna pick it up next week when Bard sings of songs
Okay,
of
so now you're making me
happiness.
prepare. Okay, fine.
You know what? I want this. Outside.
Maybe your song will cure their tattoos.
I want
We
this.
just come up with a sea shanty.
I'm
Some
the
kind
pro
of song.
tag.
Yeah, do Seven Nation Army again.
We're the easiest. Okay, you know what? Fine. I'll prepare something for next week.
There's something for next week. Come on.
Okay, fine.
Prepare.
It's been a while though, and the
Well,
season's
yeah.
about to end.
Maybe it'll be so good it'll, give the Biden more
Yeah,
time on their
maybe.
mark.
Yeah,
and, you know,
maybe, sure.
imagine how much your vampire gratitude would be fed if you saved them. Like you're like a god or something.
What?
Imagine what worship two dying men would feel like.
Yeah. Okay,
Might
fine.
even like level up. Or
I'll do something for next week. Fine.
Nice.
You might even cure them.
Mm.
like everything they bad they would have said would literally be like, "Oh my God, Crom, we want to follow you to the end of our days. You saved our lives."
Yeah.
You could have
Yeah,
groupies.
maybe.
Basically, your first.
Maybe, maybe
actual
it'll. Maybe it'll summon a new patron for me if it's good.
maybe.
We'll
You
love
need
you.
one. Yeah.
Forever.
Forever!
Forever.
And you can literally say you should have fans now. Because you didn't have them before.
That's not true.
You'll have that for
No.
4 hours.
They're gonna die, and we're gonna watch them.
Yeah, probably. I think the intention was that the heretic was supposed to cure them before he moved over, but
Someone forced my hand.
Well, sometimes you attack pods, and sometimes you don't.
And sometimes you run away from helping your teammates, and sometimes you don't.
I was telling fucking Lucian about it.
Well, you know what they say, guys. Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Yeah, just stick to
Yeah, if we had done that, maybe that would have been a different
Yeah.
thing. Apparently, there was a whole thing happening there that we missed.
Man, we should have went to something like that now.
Missed a lot of shit.
Everything
that was like a
happens for a
binary
reason.
choice.
I knew that fish lady was good.
That was a binary choice, though. So I don't think we.
Yo,
I don't think we made a
should've
bad
won.
decision.
Nah, low-key, we should have won those mushrooms. I think that was the right call.
Okay, probably, but
Those mushroom people were good people.
Maybe they would. Maybe there wasn't like a psychic brain rape thing happening.
Maybe they just don't like people speaking invisible psychically into their minds, right?
I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
I
it seemed
heard
that way.
that they communicated telepathically, so to know where
Well, they technically
communication comes from.
They communicate via spores. You have to be
They
spored for
communicate
them to
via
talk to you.
spores.
You gotta fart on them.
Yeah. Well, we could have just followed them too. Maybe they're like going to a settlement.
Settlement needs your help.
You know what's probably be pretty funny. All of our choices that we made was the opposite of the good choices. If we would have went,
started.
It kind of has been.
Yeah.
would have went south, there was like a there was a group to save us. If we would have went to the mushrooms, they were all like guards to save us.
Yeah.
Look, you guys made the choices you made. Okay,
Yeah.
that's all you can do.
Bad
Yeah.
ones.
I'm sure we could have made worse choices. Not much worse, but a little bit worse.
Once was a